Oh yeah, hello, welcome in, welcome in. Make sure everything's working tonight. We are ready. So glad to have you here to watch Cardinals preseason week 2, 3 for the Cardinals up against the Dallas Cowboys here today. And it is going to be an interesting game, to say the least. This is where people make roster spots or lose roster spots. So it's good to have everybody here. And we are going to see if we can get everything fully aligned camera-wise and everything. Because I'm gonna be real honest with you guys, I completely forgot that I was doing this stream until about an hour ago, and I went, wait a minute, what day is it? What day is it? It's time for football. That's what day it is. That's what time it is. It looks like we have on this NFL Plus app tonight, when it goes to commercial break, it just shows the field. Just shows the field. Ah, there it goes. See that beautiful screen right there and that ad? I didn't want the NFL Plus ad. I'm going to tell you that right now. But what I did want is to see the Cardinals play tonight against the Cowboys. We always beat the Cowboys, so we'll see if the preseason holds true as well. Arizona Cardinals football is about to get started. I got here a little bit, just a little bit late. I totally forgot I was playing a game. My wife's at a concert tonight, and I was like, hey, I'm going to have a great time tonight, and I'm going to have a couple of drinks. Going to have a great time, have a little bit of silly juice. And then I looked at my watch, and I went, uh-oh, it's 7:20. Was there something I needed to do tonight? And luckily, the Cardinals play an hour later tonight than they did the night before, last week, when they played an hour earlier. Otherwise, I would have had no clue at all that this was going to happen. I would have completely missed the stream tonight. All right, we got a couple people in here today. Good to see everybody. The Ender Games channel, the only thing I've learned this week for my team is don't let Riley Leonard touch the freaking ball. All right, man. Okay. What happened with Riley Leonard? I feel like we need to look this up. My mom is calling me right now. You know, out of all the timings in the world, not the best timing right when I start the stream. But either way, it's good to have all of you here. Ah, yes. Okay, you lost to the Falcons. Yes. Okay. Let me take a look at the scoreboards here before we get into the game, because the game's about to start. Let's see what happened here. NFL, because, you know, I'll keep much more track of what's going on once the season starts. In the preseason, I'm mainly focusing on the Cardinals, but once the season starts, we'll focus on everybody. Falcons. Where are the Falcons? Oh my goodness. There they go. Colts. Riley Leonard and the Colts. Gotcha. I was like, who was he playing for again? There we go. 34-6. Riley Leonard, as the kick is up in the air here. We're going to get started. Cowboys going to start with the football, and he's going to get leveled at the 23. Riley Leonard, 7 of 14 for 62 yards. Okay, well, maybe don't give him the football. Yeah, okay. All right, let's get right into this here game. Let's make sure we have the scoreboard on the possession of the correct football team. Dallas Cowboys football to start this game, meaning Cardinals will get the ball to start the second half. And I'm just trying to figure out how to do buttons again. Buttons and stuff. We're going to be doing all the play-by-play for every Cardinals game this year, so come hang out with us. And we're here for this one as well as first play is a quick pass over the head of the intended receiver for Dallas. That's going to make it a quick 2nd and 10. And that is Milton out on the field for Dallas. And for some reason, after that play, they went right to a some weird commercial called the Selly Studio, an NFL commercial. But hey, that first throw went over the head of the intended target. That was an interesting first throw by Milton. Not very good target on that one. But yeah, never give Riley Leonard the football. Just don't do that. Let's see, the quarterback for the Falcons was Jack Strand, mainly. Yeah, and Cooper Rush. So Tua didn't go out there. I guess he has a little injury he's dealing with or something, or they just were embarrassed by him and didn't even want to put him out there. But hey, Jack Strand went off 212 yards. Never even heard of that guy. Congratulations to that guy. Bengals and Lions had a pretty good game. Looks like my computer's actually going to work tonight instead of being frozen and stuff. That was not fun the other night when it kept freezing up on me. All right, that commercial was a mistake, definitely by the people, because we come back mid-play on 3rd and 1. It looks like there was some sort of run for a first down by Milton. That's going to be a Cowboys first down on the first set of downs. Little bit of technical difficulties, and it wasn't even my fault on the first drive here. Very first play, they were like, let's go to commercial break, because We're not going to get enough commercials tonight. Might as well throw a couple extra ones in there. Handoff here on first down. We'll go for a couple to the 35-yard line. And that was Cody Simon in on the tackle, and Birch is out on the field as well. We will not see most of the starters tonight. We'll see a good handful of them for a few minutes. And Nick Rollis, they're showing on the sideline right now. The coaching staff's wearing all black, even though the team is wearing red. I just wanted to make sure that I had the correct scoreboard up for the Cardinals. Quick pass out on 2nd and 8, going to be caught down to the 40. Going to make it 3rd and short for Dallas. Yes, been here. This loss won't hurt for once. Yay, preseason. Hey, TDK, didn't know you're a Cowboys fan, but that's cool. We need at least one Cowboys fan who's a regular in the streams. We haven't had one in the streams yet who's a Dallas fan. So that's great to add you to the collection of the wide base of fans we have. We got a Dolphins fan, we got a Cowboys fan now, Titans fan, a Giants fan, I'm a Cardinals fan. I think we got a bunch of Packers fans. So yeah, we got a good mix of people that hop in here. Quick pass on 3rd and 1, gonna go for a big gain across midfield. I think that was Dalton Schultz. The starting tight end for Dallas, 20-yard gain to the 40 on the opposite side of the field. I was just wondering, that's number 86. Is that the starter? All right, I'm not sure. And you're a Colts fan. Okay, cool. That's cool. We got a lot of different people. Let's get that music off. Turn that music off in here. Also,
it's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
And off here on 1st and 10 is going to go for 6 yards to Davis. 2nd down. And they're moving into Cardinals territory here. I dropped the power rankings video on the channel. I had a couple hot takes on there. A couple takes you may not like. A couple takes you may completely agree with. But it is on my channel if you have not checked it out. I know TDK did. He left a comment. But thank you for watching if you had the chance. It's a 40-minute video. It took 3 days to make, and just because of how long it was. It's a lot of work to do the filming and the editing, all that stuff. Big handoff here on 2nd and 5 is going to go all the way to the 21 and a 1st down Dallas. That was Davis on the run for the Cowboys. They are chugging downfield easily. Giant hole on that one. This defense is just very concerning this year for Arizona. But we'll have to see when every single starter's on the field how good they look or how good they don't look. We do have a spattering of half starters, half second stringers on the field right now for the defense. Ojulari is even on the field for Arizona right now. Ojulari may not even make the starting roster, even as a backup. Yeah, I appreciate that, TDK. I saw everyone else's videos, and I'm always wondering why you only do like the top 10 or the top 15 or the top 12. I was like, if you're going to do a power ranking, just throw everyone in there. Do everybody. That's a power ranking. It's not just the top 10 power ranking unless you call it the top 10 power ranking. You can't say NFL power rankings and only do 10 teams. But I'm going to have to make it much quicker, much faster. Like, I won't be able to bring details in at all about any of the teams in the future. I'll just have to be like, Cardinals, 30th. Raiders, 29th. And maybe do like one sentence for each team real quick and keep it moving as fast as possible. You know, like the Pardon the Interruption guys on ESPN, try to keep it going. Like, you have 1 minute maximum. Not even what, you have 20 seconds maximum for each team. So I have to speak very fast. It is 3rd and 3 from the 15 for Dallas. We are just underway in the first quarter. Dallas on their very first possession of the game has the ball with 9:45 left in the first. Going to hand this one off from the gun. Not going to get much on that one. We're going to have a 4th down. Interesting call here. Will Dallas want to go for this one, or will they want to try to kick a field goal? That was Blue on the handoff. Blue didn't get anything there. Offense looks like they might be staying on the field, but Simon, number 0 for the defense, is one of those guys who I'm looking at as a key contributor this year for depth on defense. He was pretty good last year. I think he's one of those guys who's really been a good standout. It is 4th and 1 now for Dallas, though, from the 12. Milton's going to fake the handoff. A quick throw to the flat, and it is incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs, and the Cardinals are going to take possession over at the 12-yard line. They went for it, and a bad throw, bad accuracy by Milton over the head of the intended target, which I believe was a tight end. And that's going to turn the ball over on downs. Good defense. Bend, but don't break. Gotta love to see it. All right, let's flip possession. There we go. And we are on that first commercial break of the day, but a good stop by the Cardinals there. Let's see here, guys. What do we got going on around the league? Okay. I hear you. All right, everybody. I'm glad to have you all here today. Let's look around the league. I didn't know I was doing this until 30 minutes ago, and then I said, oh my goodness, it's already the 22nd, and the Cardinals have another preseason game. Now, next week, I got to make sure I don't forget when the Cardinals take on Friday the 28th, the Green Bay Packers. That's going to be a fun one, taking on Tom Grassi's team. And then we get into real football the following week, September 9th. Strap your helmets in. Make sure your chest pads are on tight, because September 9th, it is the New England Patriots versus Seattle Seahawks from Lumen Field in Seattle, and that is going to be a good one. Is that a Wednesday? I don't even know what day that is. See if I pop my calendar up here if I can see what day that is when the first game of the season starts. While we're just waiting for the game to get back here, no one's missing anything. Let's see here. Pop the calendar up. Coming back from commercial break right now, everybody. I gotta find some other house music to put in, like mix it up every single stream, have a different song. Like each day we'll have a different song playing in the background underneath me. Because I can see how that could get kind of annoying. I just wanted to open my calendar and Outlook is all freaking out on me now, so we're just gonna go back real quick. As the Cardinals and Minshew take their first pass deep down the left side to start the game, and we have a penalty.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
No, I don't know why I didn't set my record right. I set it to 1-1. I guess it just didn't register. I put 1 and then -1, and it didn't register. There we go. Thank you. There we go. We got it correct. Make sure the hair looks good. They got to stop. It's a miracle. Yes, sir, Michael. It absolutely is. Hope you're having a good night. Automatic first down. I believe they call holding on Dallas on that one. So Arizona going to get a few yards and an automatic first down. Minshew's the starter for this game. The only bummer again this week is that we're not going to get to see any more Beck. They such a tease, this team. Put Carson Beck out there to tease us, have him have the best performance ever as a Cardinals quarterback, and all of a sudden we don't get to see him the next 2 preseason weeks. So who knows if we'll see him week 4. But we got a flag on the next play. It's a handoff for a few yards. Let's see what the flag is on.
Offense. Everybody but the center.
Let's see here. Yeah, Beck balled out, and now all of a sudden they're like, hey, holding on the offense. So that ball's going to go backwards. We're going to have our 3rd straight first down play here for Arizona. It goes from 1st and 10 to 1st and 5 to 1st and 15. So we're playing a little bit of, it almost feels like chess, moving the pawns forward and backwards right now. But yeah, you can't just tease us like that. It's actually going to be 1st and 19 after that. What a weird number. You can't tease us with Carson Beck looking like our future franchise quarterback and then have him suddenly have a light rib injury and he can't play the next 2 weeks. He better play next week. That's all I'm going to say. He better play against the Packers. Quick handoff, going to lose a few yards. Not a good run there. Not good at all. That's going to be 2nd and more than 20 for the Cardinals. Yeah, Beck was hurt with a rib injury on the right side or something. Some sort of rib injury, but who knows what Cardinals, I don't know if I don't believe him. I don't believe him anymore. Quick screen pass out to the side is going to be a quick little catch for like nothing to the 9. It's going to be 3rd and long for Arizona. Ay, ay, ay. The national championship game. Yeah, I was one of those guys who was a bit of a skeptic when he was in college. I was like, I don't know how he's going to do in the NFL. Now, I see he ever since, he went on that Gruden podcast with John Gruden, and then he has just been looking really professional when he's talking to the media all the time, and then balling out in the Hall of Fame game. It just really makes me want to see him be our quarterback and see what we got in him. At least, we might as well at some point this year, because if we suck, we might as well draft another quarterback if he's not the answer. But I hope he is the answer, so we won't have to worry about that. Got another flag down.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
Neutral zone infraction on the defense, so that's going to make it 3rd down again. And this is a long, sloppy drive by both teams. A lot of penalties here. Just a sec for some silly juice. Silly juice time. Got my bobbleheads in the bottom here, bobbling around. All right, Minshew looking to throw on 3rd and 13. Going to pass this across the middle, and it's going to be intercepted at the 32. Back to the 20, the 15, and the 12, and he's out of bounds. Intercepted by Dallas. That is not good.
Oh, no! We suck again!
We suck again. First interception thrown by a Cardinals quarterback in the preseason is going to be Gardner Minshew. It is not Minshew Mania time. I got to add a clip of Uncle Rico definitely for these streams, because I just don't know when I'll use it. He's not going to ever play this year. It's going to be Brissett or Beck. So that's not a good throw by Minshew right there. Yikes. And I don't know if that was a starter who intercepted it, number 28. Let's see who it, number 28 on the defense of the Cowboys. We'll have to look up who that is. Minshew, the interceptions are Beck's job. No, please, don't put that voodoo on us. Hand off here. Gonna go for a few yards on the Cowboys' first play of the possession. Let's go ahead and flip that back over to them really fast. Not the start you want if you're the Cardinals on the first drive throwing an interception. Mike LaFleur's face looked like he's still reacting to that horrible throw already right now. But looking at Mike LaFleur's offense versus Jonathan Gannon's offense in just the first few preseason games, it's been night and day difference. This dude looks... I'm so excited to see his offense in action. Milton throwing to the end zone. It's going to be over the head of the receivers. 3rd and 6. 6:41 left in the first quarter. Wish I had a clock that updated automatically with the current game. That'd be pretty sweet. Pretty freaking sweet. It is 3rd and 6. 6:41 left in the first quarter, and the Dallas Cowboys, on the turnover, have the ball in great field position. They are at the 8. Doesn't get better than that. First down markers at the 2-yard line. Milton's going to scramble out of pressure. Rolls to the left. Completes the pass, and it's going to be a Cowboys touchdown completed to number 20. That's going to be a Cowboys touchdown, 6-0. Dallas off the turnover, and they took advantage of it. That is not the good way to handle a situation when your defense gets a 4 and out. Go ahead and immediately give the ball back where they start the next drive in the same spot that they had the 4 and out. It was basically like they never left the field. And on that play, not really much defense to be seen. All right, the PAT by Aubrey is about to be sent up in the air. Kick is up. It is to the right, but it's going to be good to go. That was a close one. Cowboys are on the board as we head to that commercial break after the score. 7-0 Dallas. 6:33 left in the first. Glad to have everybody here. Let's see what we got going on here. Everybody, please check out the Power Rankings video if you have not had the time to do so. Glad to have you here. Hit that like and subscribe button if you're new, and join the Askew crew today. It's just $0.00 a month to do so. Next week, we got the Packers and the Cardinals. The Packers this week beat the Broncos 33-13. Bet you that was a fun conversation between Tom and Brandon. I think they did their GPS podcast. I think they did that, the GPS podcast with, Brandon Perna and Tom Grossi. And they probably talked about that game quite a bit. Look at the player stats from that Packers and Broncos game. Kyle McCord was the leading Packers quarterback, 118 yards, 12 completions on 19 attempts. Jordan Love, 5 of 7 for 56 yards. Tyrod Taylor went 4 of 8 for 17 yards. Let's see here. Not much on the running side of things for Packers. We got Pierre Strong Jr. with 37 yards. Receiving, you have Isaiah Nayer, 3 receptions for 47 yards. Will Shepard, 6 receptions for 47 yards. Matthew Golden, 1 catch for 19. And Christian Watson, he's watching you. Christian Watson, 2 catches for 19 yards. Denver Broncos, Jarrett Stidham was the leading passer. Nobody did much in this one, though. He went 9 of 15 for 82 yards. Bo Nix went 6 of 9 for 76 yards. And Ellinger went 2 of 2 for 10 yards. What a terrible performance from the quarterbacks of the Broncos. The leading rusher was Schrader and McLaughlin for the Broncos. Jarrett Stidham was the 3rd leading rusher, and that is not a good sign. Jalen Waddle had a 35-yard reception. Lil Jordan Humphrey had 2 catches for 32 yards. RJ Harvey, 2 catches for 25. And Dane Key, 1 catch for 25. Broncos got routed. We'll go through one game at a time through the commercial breaks because right now we don't have much to talk about at the moment because when we're waiting for the games to come back in the preseason, it's like, what do you want me to talk about? I'm over here. I'm Cody Rhodes. What do you want to talk about? We are back from commercial break, though, so let's go ahead and see what the Cardinals will do on their second possession of the game. Interceptions are not the plan. Aubrey about to boot it back to them. Kick is up in the air, and we are back. Ball is caught at the 2. Going to be carried out of the end zone all the way down to the 29-yard line before he is taken down. Jalen Brooks has been the Cardinals' #1 option at receiver in the preseason, and I sure hope he is in the starting conversation when the season rolls around. This guy's been absolutely awesome. He deserves every single bit of the praise he's been getting. He's been making big grabs. Minshew back out on the field for this drive here. Big bummer about today's game is we're probably only going to see Minshew and Slovis. Minshew for the first half, Slovis for the second. The 2 quarterbacks I'd be more interested in seeing aren't playing. Quick pass here on first down, going to be caught. That is number 45 on the reception. He's going to take it to the 34-yard line. It's going to be 2nd and about 5. We have 6 minutes left in the first quarter. That was a catch by Fairweather, number 45. The Cardinals are letting you know that you should secure your season tickets now. If you would like to buy your season tickets for Arizona Cardinals football, there you go. Handoff here to the left side on second down is going to go for 2 yards, and that's going to make it 3rd down and 3. I forgot to do this one today. Let's see. Where is it at? There it is.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Oh, we got to find a few more clips like that this year. 3rd and 3. That was a long time in between plays that I was able to do that. 3rd and 3, throw to the right side is incomplete. Intended for, I think it was Brooks. 4th and 3, and there is no flag down. They're showing Connor on the sidelines. He looks very sad. That throw was too far to the outside and out of bounds for Brooks. And Minshew right now definitely looks like he's not Not as good as Brissett, but we've only seen Brissett on one drive so far. So, but Minshew has not looked good, and we're not playing all of the Dallas starters right now, so it's even more concerning, the 2 drives we've seen so far. 4th and 3, the punter is out. He is going to send this ball deep downfield. Actually, that's not a very good punt. That's going to be a fair catch of the 25. Ouch. All right. Blake Gilligan. Don't know if that was Gilligan or not. I think they were talking about an emergency kicker, but that was a bad punt to the 25. And that is where the Cowboys are going to start their next possession. We got another commercial break. Let's head to another football game that happened in the preseason and talk about what we saw. The Falcons versus the Colts. We were talking about that earlier. Where, let's see, the Colts, Riley Leonard went 7 of 14 for 62 yards. Anthony Richardson went 3 of 9 for 24. Holy crap. That's terrible. Anderson Cattle. Oh, Castle. That's a funny last name if it was Cattle. Anderson Castle had 8 carries for 41 yards. Is that the same Castle? Where did he go to school? Anderson Castle College. Appalachian State. Oh, heck yes. I knew that name. I knew that name when I saw Castle. I was like, there's only so many Castles, and I know the Appalachian State running back. He's really good. Dude, he made an NFL squad. Look at him go. Hopefully he makes the team. 8 carries for 41 yards. Yeah, pretty good showing too. Average carry, 5.1 yards per carry for Anderson Castle. Nice. That's cool. I made him like the best running back in all of college football in that college football video game. But yeah, Colts got absolutely owned. They are 0-1-1 because I guess they had that tie. They didn't want to go to overtime in the preseason. You never want to go to overtime in the preseason. Let's see what else we got going on here. Right now, it looks like we have Chiefs and Buccaneers on. Buccaneers have a 16-15 lead. Not a bad game going on there right now. No idea what the ads are right now. Some crazy ads. Oh, it just says commercial break in progress. Has a bunch of fan noises. I was like, what? Is there some dying seagulls over here on the left side? Oh my goodness. They were showing the tackle here coming back from commercial break from Sherrard, the pick out of Iowa, who people were wondering, will he be that good? I gave him my lowest grade. He came in with another brilliant hit on one of those special teams hits, kick returns. This guy's looking like a really good guy in special teams at least. And man, he's been making a couple big time hits. He flipped a Raider upside down last week and then got a big hit on the kickoff return for the Cowboys on that last kick return. That's great news. All right, we're back with a handoff. That's a first down for the Cowboys, 11-yard gain. It's 4:45 left in the first. Clock is ticking. Let's see who we have on the field right now. Sherrard's on the field as a linebacker. Handoff here is going to be tackled in the backfield for a loss of 3. That is Leota on the tackle, number 54. Great play by him. Let's see what happened if they show a replay here. Looked like he got some good penetration. Nobody blocked him. He came through unblocked. Nobody got to him. Big time tackle. Ojulari had also broken into the backfield. Great job by him. Milton's in the backfield looking to throw. He zips it across the middle. It's incomplete and a big hit on the intended target. And there's a flag down. That was number 47. And the guy who laid the hit for Arizona is down with a little bit of what looks like maybe he knocked the wind out of him, holding his rib area.
Doesn't look good, Coach.
Let's see what happened.
Can he play?
He's in a coma.
Answer my question. Can he play?
I don't even think he can breathe. We got to get him to a hospital immediately.
You listen to me right now. I don't care what you have to do. Reggie Ray stays in the game.
All right, well, they're calling the personal foul on the guy who laid the hit. He's still down on the field right now on his back. Hey, man, they're saying that he leaned in with the helmet on a defenseless receiver. Well, that was Witherspoon who's down right now.
Full start.
And there's the flag for him.
Offense. Everybody but the center.
I don't like the call. I don't know what you're supposed to do as a defender. Are you supposed to just let him go by you and catch the football? He had to make a play on him. We got to get stuff like that together. Calls like that are ridiculous. He's still in a lot of pain out on the field right now. Got a bit of a worried look on his face as well, and they're going to take a commercial break. Seems a bit emotional as well. Hopefully he's okay. But he may have to come out for the rest of the game. You know, last thing we need on this defense is for guys to start dropping like flies. I think that'd be the worst thing that could happen right now on a defense that already has no depth. Let's see what we got here. So while we're on that little bit of a break, see if we can figure out. I think that was Witherspoon who went down. It was maybe it was Taylor Demerson. It might have been Demerson. Yeah, it looked like it was number 42. If it's number 42, that was Dadrian Taylor Demerson who was down on the field. And that would actually be pretty bad because Taylor Demerson is definitely one of those guys that we need to be out on the field. He's not like, oh my gosh, we have to have Dadrian Taylor Demerson, like, oh my goodness, but obviously you don't want him to get hurt. You need him out there you gotta have the depth. Right now on defense out on the field, we got Carson Scherer. He is looking like he is hustling, dude. Like, this guy is looking good. He's already got 3 tackles in this game, and we're in the first quarter with 3:51 left. Scherer is all over the place. He's making tackles at special teams. He's out there defensively. Jonah Williams, number 92, is out there as well. He's got 2 tackles. Denzel Burke back out there, number 29. He's got 2 tackles as well already. Catan Crawford, not the game Catan. He's number 36. He's got 2 tackles. Cody Simon has 2 tackles already. Taylor Demerson had 1 tackle before. I think that might be him that walked off the field, but we'll have to get confirmation on that one. Darius Robinson, number 56, has 1 tackle. Dante Stills, number 55, with 1 as well. We also have a tackle from Sean Murphy Bunting, number 23. Andrew Billings, number 95. Owen Papo, number 44. BJ Ojulari, number 9. Iku Leota, number 54, with that great tackle behind the line of scrimmage. As we are back, 1st and 10, Milton looking to throw deep to the left side. He's got a man with a step, and he hits him in stride, and that's a touchdown for the Cowboys out of nowhere. That was a really good throw by Milton. He had 2 steps on his defender, and then when he caught that football, it was all or nothing to take it to the house. That's Mingo. Is Mingo a guy who came, or is it Wingo who came out of Texas Longhorn guy? That was Mingo with an M. M for, my goodness, our defense looks terrible. My goodness, the defense looks terrible. All right. Let's add the points right now to the Cowboys score right here. For all of you Cowboys fans watching the game and want to see another touchdown graphic, there you go. Kick is up by Aubrey. We'll add 1 because he made it. Aubrey is pretty much automatic, though. Don't call him Aubrey. You should call him Automatic. That's what you should call him. And we're going to keep the music rolling because we're probably going to end up just going straight back to the commercial break. Quick touchdown by Dallas. Maybe potentially it will be straight back to the Cardinals and we'll avoid the commercial break. I am a purist when it comes to that. No commercial breaks. Miss me with that crap. Miss me with it. Ojulari got the chip block. He didn't get much penetration, but he tried. I will give him credit for that. Corner got absolutely beat there. Who was that? 24? Thomas? I don't know who that was. I think that was Starling Thomas on defense. Luckily, I don't think that's a starter for us. Oh boy. Good news for the Cardinals, though. Garrett Williams has come off the PUP list for all of you who are, out there in the Cardinals sphere. That is great news. To go out there with Max Melton. Get that. You gotta get that cornerback healthy, Get our cornerback room and our secondary room healthy. Kick return going to be returned out to the 28-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Arizona. They're coming out on the field. And I don't think we're going to have a commercial because that wouldn't make sense. That drive took 2 plays. All right, Minshew's first 2 drives, interception and a punt. Total yards for us is 8 so far. I could eat that many donuts in a day and still only feel semi-terrible about myself. That's how many yards we have right now. Handoff here on 1st down. That is to Hull, number 43. That is no gain. It'll be 2nd down. That is Devin Hull. Okay, that's his name, Devin Hull. I mean, I could go through the stats for the Cardinals right now, but you guys don't want to hear it. I can go through the stats for the Cowboys, and there's a lot more information there. Okay, let's go ahead and turn off the music since we have football going right now, at least. Quick pass out here on 2nd and 9, going to be caught to the left side. That is Jalen Brooks, number 86 on the grab. Is going to make it 3rd and short. 3rd and 2, I believe. 3 minutes, just under 3 minutes, actually. Time ticking down in the 1st quarter. And they're going to call this a 3rd and 1. Taylor Demerson is going to the locker room. It was Taylor Demerson, number 42, who was down injured on that play on the previous drive. He is going back to the locker room right now to get his chest looked at. So you hate to see it. Handoff here. There is a quick flag down, and while we're waiting for the play to end, there you go.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
Let's see what the flag is here. Looked like it might have been a quick jump by the Cardinals. Let me get some silly juice. All right, offside on the defense. Let's go. 5-yard penalty, 1st down for Arizona. Let's do it, guys. Let's go. I think it's time for a celebratory.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Minshew's going to check this one down. Completed for 9 yards, crossing midfield to the 49. And that's number 47. I can't pronounce that guy's name even if I try. What is up, Mr. Morales? Or Adiel Morales. I'm sorry, I just butchered your name so badly. Adiel Morales, 7337, welcome in. Happy to see you. This is how I reacted when I saw that message. There you go. That's how I reacted. It is 2nd and 1. Gonna be a quick fake handoff here. Throw out to the right side. Caught by number 45 for a 1st down and 6 yards to the 44 of the Cowboys. Quick little passes, quick little play actions by the Cardinals and Minshew right now. And now they're showing little teasers of Carson Beck again. They just like teasing me. They like getting my spidey. Oh, excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. The gas is just, it's attacking me mid-sentence. This isn't your typical sports broadcast. Let me tell you that right now. They're showing little Carson Beck clips here just to wet our whistle until we get to see him next time. As Minshew throws deep to the right side, he underthrew it, but did the receiver come back to make the grab? He did. That's a catch. Number 80. What a grab. Who is that on the grab? Is it Simi? Is that his name? Number 80, Simi. What a grab. Deep downfield. Arizona's going to have this ball down to, we'll see the yard marker here shortly. Is that Fehoko again? It is Fehoko again. Fajoko's been all over the Fajokan place in the preseason. And they got all the way down to inside the 10. It is 1st and goal from the 8. After that great grab, and Hull's got the ball running to the right side. That is an Arizona Cardinals Touchdown! Let's get some party up in here after we find out what the flag is. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, it's holding.
Full start. Offense.
Number
Everybody but the
45
center.
with the holding. Just talk about teasing me. The Arizona Cardinals are teasing me worse than freaking hot wings wet on a plate they bring out to you, and then it teases your nose and makes it sting a little bit. That's what they're teasing me with right now. We just thought we had a touchdown, and now all of a sudden, just like that, it's been dashed out of our hands. It's going to be first and goal from outside of the tent now. I'm going to need my beanie for this, mainly because my hair looks like I live out on the sidewalk. All right, after the holding call by number 45, that was a good run and a touchdown by Hull, the running back. Quick throw to the right side by Minshew is going to be caught to the 11 by Brooks. Makes it second and goal from the 11. As you do. And there's 8 seconds left in the first, and that should tick the time down in the first quarter. So let's go ahead and add some music back in here, because that is the end of the first quarter. Let's go ahead and tick our ticker over to the ticking time bomb that is the quarter. There it is. Cowboys off to a good start in the first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats from the game so far. We got Joe Milton for the Cowboys the whole first quarter so far. 5 completions on 8 attempts for 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a perfect passer rating. Has not been sacked. We have gotten 0 pressure on him. The one time we got even remotely any pressure on him, he rolled out quickly to the left side and threw a completion. No interceptions thrown by him either. Number 20, Malik Davis, through the air, has the receiving touchdown, but he's been the lead running back as well so far for the Cowboys. 5 carries for 29 yards. Average yards per carry of 5.8, and he had a long of 13. Jaden Blue is the secondary running back with 4 carries for 12 yards right now, and Joe Milton has 1 single carry for 2. Mingo had that big grab downfield for 53 yards and a touchdown when he beat number 24 or something. I don't know who for the Cardinals that was, but we're going to figure this out. There's a lot of people on the field playing for their football careers right now, and something tells me that guy may not be making the team, because I don't see him on here with a tackle, and he got smoked for a touchdown. That is not the point right now, though. Jonathan Mingo, 2 catches for 62 yards. Number 86 is Luke Schoonmaker with 1 catch for 19 yards. That was one catch for 19 yards. Malik Davis, number 20, has 1 catch for 8 yards and the touchdown we previously talked about. Tyler Johnson, 1 catch for 6 yards, and that is it as far as that is concerned, but Jay-Sean Barnum for the Cowboys has 4 tackles, dude. 4 tackles already. And Shamar James with 2. Everyone else is sharing 1 tackle, so pretty split all the way around there. Gardner Minshew is 7 of 9 after 1 for 73 yards and an interception. Evan Hull has 1 carry for 1 yard, but he had a 6-yard carry for a touchdown a second ago. Good blocking until we got the holding call. And it was Rivaldo Fairweather who was responsible for that holding call as well. We're coming out of the commercial break right now. Just got off work and saw the score, and we're already down 2 touchdowns. Yeah, it was pretty quick, Zane. Pretty quick indeed, if I do say so myself. Cardinals have the ball at the 11. Second and goal to start the second quarter. Minshew's rolling right, trying to find some room. He's going to run it for 3 yards, and that's going to make it third and goal from about the 8. They're talking about Demerson. Questionable to return. We got yet another rib injury, and that is Taylor Demerson, who is questionable to return with the rib injury. Number 42, you got to have the depth defensively, and having that injury just right away is just horrible. Preseason week 2 here. We got 1 more week of preseason. We already got defensive players dropping like flies. Third and goal, and we got ourselves some laundry.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
That was awesome. I timed it perfectly. It was the same ref, and he said false start in the same way that your guy heard false start on the screen. False start, offense. That's going to knock him back on 3rd and goal here. Sloppy play by the O-line. It is 3rd and goal. We are now probably around the 13-yard line. Yeah, 3rd and goal from the 13. Looks like Chad Ryland should be warming himself up, getting his shoe ready to go. Getting his finest cleat on. Minshew looking to throw on 3rd down. Throws it across the middle. It is caught. And that's a touchdown until we see the flag. Minshew's doing this to the ref. He hates it, but if that was Fairweather with the touchdown, how's it feel, Fairweather, for a touchdown to get taken away? We'll talk about that in a second. Pass interference on the offense, number 45. He cost himself his own touchdown now. Fairweather cost the touchdown for Hull, and now he cost himself his own touchdown. Both touchdowns the Cardinals have scored on this exact drive have been taken away because Fairweather has 2 penalties on him, and both penalties were on the touchdown plays. It is 3rd and goal now from about a mile away from the goal line. Not sure what plays you draw up on 3rd and goal from the 30, but we're about to find out as Minshew takes the snap and is going to do a screen pass that is going to go for about 5 yards to the 20. And now it'll be 4th and goal from the 20 for a field goal attempt by Chad Ryland. And Ryland, boy oh boy, has he been really struggling. I mean, he's missed a couple kicks already. Minshew is not happy right now with the referees. They scored 2 touchdowns on that drive, but neither counted. Ryland's a kicker who likes kicking the ball to the right side, but right now he's going to have to kick it to the left because the ball's sitting on the right hash. Going to be a 38-yard attempt. Kick is up in the air, and he nailed it, actually, to the left side. So the Cardinals are on the board now. Had 2 touchdowns on that drive. Both got taken away. We did start celebrating for a second on the first one. I didn't want to get your guys' hopes up on the second one, though. So here it is. Here's the graphic. Cardinals field goal. That's still pretty fun to see. That's still pretty fun. We did this for a second, and then we were like, oh, oops, can't do that. Can't do that. Let's see. Maybe we can get some other music in here. What do you guys think? Let's see. What song should we put in here? I have to put ones in that I already put there as like in the description as songs I might use. I can't use other songs. Oh, this is a fun one. It's a little busy though. It's a little bit busy for the music when we're just watching the commercial break, right? We get the disco ball for this one though during commercial breaks. This one's intense, dude. This one's got some good synth in there. We're on a commercial break right now. You're missing nothing at the moment, everybody. We are currently sitting here in the second quarter. Cardinals just kicked a field goal. Ball's going to go back to the Cowboys. Wait till you hear this drop, though. It's kind of just insanity. Total insanity. I need like colorful spinny lights and stuff. I can just start swinging them around like Gandalf. You guys seen that meme where Gandalf, guy dressed like Gandalf, is just swinging around the orbs? And he was like, Frodo's like, where were you, Gandalf? And he was like, I was delayed. And then it shows him swinging a bunch of orbs around. We're on commercial break right now. Let's see if we can find a song that's a little bit less crazy as this. I don't know. I don't see. Is this the one? This was the house music? Okay. I don't want to make it too crazy for you guys while we're trying to relax. Okay, yeah, that's the calm one again. But we're back, so we'll turn it off. Let's give you a little break. That was 9 plays, 72 yards, and it ended on a field goal. You can't win them all, though. That's what they say. You can't win them all, and it is true. I say it all the time. Ryland's going to send this kickoff in the air. Going to be caught at the 1 and return to the 5, the 10, the 15, the 20, to the 22 and out of bounds. That's where the Cowboys will start with this next drive. And let's see what we got here. Yeah, Fairweather responsible for 2 crucial penalties on that last drive. One on the Hull touchdown running to the right side. And then I thought,
Oh no! We suck again!
exactly. And then Fairweather caught a touchdown and then it was a penalty. And then I thought,
Oh no! We suck again!
yeah, that's what I thought. So now Milton and the Cowboys coming back out here at the 22-yard line. And we got laundry.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
And they're saying Dallas called a timeout actually beforehand. That is their first charge timeout. And that means we get to hit the button that makes the timeouts go -1 for the Cowboys. There it went. I feel like there should be some confetti or something that pops up when a Cowboys timeout is taken. Hooray! Hooray! Cowboys timeout! This is a 30-second timeout, so no commercial break, which is thankful. I'm thankful for that. Thankful for all of you as well for watching right now. We're doing the play-by-play of the Cardinals preseason week 2. Happy to have you here. Let me know how your night is going. And feel free to hit that subscribe button. It's totally free. Join the Askew crew. Handoff here to the right side is going to go for 3 yards. It is going to be 2nd and 7 for Dallas from the 25-yard line. We've had 131 goofy goobers happen here today. But I bet you it's going to pick up big time when the regular season starts, and I'm looking forward to that. Let's see what silly juice we got in here. Really yummy silly juice. Oh my goodness. Another handoff here for the Cowboys goes for 3 yards. Makes it 3rd and short. If it's 3rd and 3, man, we're going to have so many threes here. 3rd and 3, running number 3. Arizona has 3 points. And it's 3rd down. All right, Clark, number 13, going to go to the outside. They're showing Jeremiah Love on the sideline with no pads. It is 3rd and 3. 3's running wild. Milton looking to throw. He's got a little pressure this time. Rolls left, going to throw off his back foot. Man wide open, caught at the 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, 5, breaks a tackle, dives to the end zone, fumbles it back at the 1, and it rolls out of bounds at the 1. They're calling it a fumble out at the 1, but I don't know. Dude tried to do a little too much there. That is something where you'll congratulate the player for a great play, but say, hey, buddy, be sure you don't do all of that and then cost yourself the big turnover afterwards. Big grab, Dallas, all the way down to the 1. They're going to review this play real quick to see if it was a fumble or if his knee was down, if the ball's at the 2 or if it's at the 1. In the gun is Milton. Snap. He's going to do a design quarterback run and easily score a touchdown for the Cowboys. They're going to take a bigger lead. And let's add that touchdown. Dallas right there. And that is Milton. And then they show, of course, Dak Prescott. And now there is a flag on the defense.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
And that is on number 13, Clark. I believe it's a personal foul. I didn't hear exactly what the penalty was. We have 11 minutes and 14 seconds left in the second quarter, and right now this one is ugly. As Aubrey comes out for his 3rd attempt of the day. Getting a lot of work early for that right leg. Kick is up, and he nailed it. Let's add 1 point for the Cowboys. Let's put the possession back to the Cardinals. Dallas has themselves a massive lead as it heads to the commercial break right now. And anyways, so as I was saying, Cardinals are doing great tonight. Okay, we're on a commercial break right now. Let's bring the disco ball back in while we're waiting around here, just goofing off. Ay, Milton is running all over the Cardinals defense. I don't know what Mike LaFleur is seeing in the defense. Who does he think is going to be his starters? Who does he think is not going to be the starters? Is everyone who's out there right now more of a backup guy, or do we have some starters out there right now? Because I know it's a team game. If you got a couple really great players out on the field, but the other 9 aren't holding their own, then obviously an offense is going to run all over you. Let's refresh the stats here and take a look at what we're looking at, because it is not pretty. Defensively, Sherrar is still the leading tackler with 3. Williams has 2 tackles. Burke has 2. Crawford has 2. Robertson has 2. And everyone else is sharing 1 tackle right now. Gardner Minshew is 8 of 10 for 76 yards. Horrible passer rating, 1 interception. Let's see. The leading rusher is Gardner Minshew with 3 yards on the ground, and Evan Hull has a 1 yard, and Corey Kiner has 2 carries for no yards. Wow! Tell me more. Joe Milton, 165 yards through the air, 6 of 9 and 2 touchdowns. Perfect passer rating. Great game for him. Maybe a game of his career, even though it's preseason. Game of his career regardless. Making Jerry Jones up there blush, wherever he is watching this game. Don't know if does he travel to preseason games? Who knows? Who knows? Back from commercial break right now. Let's get back to it. There we go. There we go. Cardinals about to get the ball back. There we go. We flipped the possession correctly. Waiting for that kickoff. It's in the air. Gonna be caught at the 8 and returned to the 20, to the 25, to the 29 and down. And I believe Minshew will definitely still be out here for the whole second quarter. See if they can formulate a good drive here. So far, the only good drive was last drive. A couple penalties ruined the potential touchdowns that we had, though. Safety really messed up on that last touchdown play. Got fooled not only once, but got fooled twice. Not only did his ankles get broken one time, he broke one ankle, then he broke the second ankle because that receiver absolutely played him like a fiddle. Yikes. Minshew under center from the 29 to start the drive. 1st and 10, gonna hand this one off. Going out to the 32 and gets hit. Few yards on the play. That is Kiner. Finally gets a few yards. Clock is ticking just under 11 minutes right now in the second quarter. You can see that on your scoreboard up at the top, though. I was almost thinking tonight, should I do the second week of preseason? Do I really want to stream the second week of preseason? Like, I don't have to. But then I thought, nope, I said I would, and here I am. Here I am. Minshew looking to throw on 2nd and 6. Going to quickly throw to the right side. It is caught for a first down and more to the 46-yard line and out of bounds. Good run after a catch. That was Sean Bowman, tight end number 4 on this team. This game really is a just play for your roster spot, play your heart out kind of game. Because right now, I don't recognize many of these people on the field and haven't really since like the first drive was over. Minshew going to hand this football off. Going to go for a pretty good gain to Kiner. That's about 7 yards. Crosses midfield to about the 47-yard line. Yep, it is 2nd and 3 here for Arizona. Corey Kiner with a good carry. I really think Kiner should be the fourth running back who stays on this team. He runs powerful, he runs strong, he runs athletic. I just think we should not let him go. He should be the fourth running back on this team. And if we were to trade Connor or something, he could be the third running back. Or Benson the third running back, him the fourth. Got a lot of running backs here. Quick pass to the right side, first down and more to Fairweather. And that time he didn't commit a penalty. He did bump into a defender though. A little bit concerned about this Fairweather guy in this game, committing a lot of penalties. He's been involved in a lot of plays as well though, so clearly there's some talent there. He was wide open on that one. Catches the ball, turned up field nicely. Got a good gain. Ball out to the 44 of the Cowboys. He is off the field for this next play. 8:50 left in the second quarter. And a handoff here to Kiner to the 29-yard line. That's about 5 yards. Second down now. Corey Kiner is playing very strong in the preseason. That's going to be a tough guy if you have to cut him. Tough guy to cut. Let's see. Gardner Minshew trying to get his first touchdown drive of the game here for Arizona. 8 minutes, 20 seconds left in the second quarter. 2nd and 5. It's a fake handoff. Minshew's going to throw to the right side. It is caught quickly and then tackled immediately. 2-yard gain on this one. Going to make a 3rd and short. That is an Iowa receiver. I don't know who that is. I'm trying to figure out who that is for everybody. I don't know who that is. Number 9? I think Minshew's number 9. Oh, no, it's Smith Marset. One of those guys battling for a roster spot as well. 3rd and 3. Handoff here on 3rd and 3. Going to get the first down. 5 yards, 6 yards. Powers his way to the 21-yard line. Good carry there. He keeps lowering the pads, delivering boom on every single run. Corey Kiner running with power, laying the shoulder pad into the first guy who meets him, and reminds me of a young DeMarco Murray. He immediately runs in there. He's not afraid of the first hit. He's a guy who's playing for a roster spot, and I feel like he deserves it more than Bam Knight. I don't know. That's just how I feel. Minshew with a weird backwards pass across his body on 1st and 10. Incomplete. Intended for Smith Marset. That is an incomplete one. Just imagine trying to make it onto the starting room or the roster if you're a running back who's one of the running backs who's playing in this game, or one of the receivers who's playing in this game, and you're trying to make it on the roster. Like, that's terrifying. We have a very deep running back and receiving room right now. We got some bad boys. We got some badasses in the wide receiver and running back room, in my opinion. Handoff to Hull. Going to go for 4 yards. They're marking it at 3, though. They're going to go down to the 18. 3rd down. 3rd down and 7. We are down to 6 minutes and 40 seconds in the second quarter. This is a nice long drive, ticking off some time here. Because, man, there were a couple of those drives that were penalty, false start, 2-yard run, incomplete pass, penalty. All right, in the shotgun, Minshew running back to his left side. I'm also warming the chops up for the regular season here as well when we get into the real action. 18, throwing, caught across the middle to the 6-yard line. From the 18 to the 6. That is Reggie Virgil with a good grab. Good throw by Minshew. And it's going to be 1st and goal for Arizona. Need a good touchdown. Get your boys some confidence going into the half here. Good zip on that throw by Minshew as well. Nice spiral. Very high quality. Now he's going under center for 1st and goal. Going to take this ball, almost a design run for Minshew, and he only gets a yard, kind of falls forward there. Not sure if that was a broken play or if they wanted Minshew to run that, but Minshew doesn't seem like the kind of guy you intend to have a design run for. Seems like every time the Cardinals get to the goal line, second and goal, third and goal situation in the preseason, they're trying to throw fades to Fehoko. They're trying to get to Fehoko every time, who has been there. Number 80, Fehoko. I've been saying his name a lot in every preseason game, and he's been pretty good. Handoff here, going to go down to the goal line. Did he get in all the way? He's right down at the goal line. I don't know if they're calling him in. That was a good run by Kiner, powerful. Down to the goal line. They're going to say he's just short, though, so it's going to be third and goal for Arizona. Nice, powerful run. Bowled over a few guys. He got down to the goal line, and that's a touchdown if we're looking at it. If they review this play, that is a touchdown. He crossed the plane of the goal completely. It's supposed to be if you touch the plane or further, that is a touchdown. And the challenge flag is out by LaFleur. We're going to get a challenge on this one. They're challenging the ruling on the field that the runner was short of the goal line, and they are going to see if possibly they're going to give that touchdown to Corey Kiner. But for now, I think they do. I think that is going to be a touchdown. When we get back here, we may be switching to touchdown Cardinals celebration time. Let's get this disco ball going early. Got to get that review in motion, though, to see if Corey Kiner ran the ball in. The ball made it across the plane of the goal, and then it hit down on the goal line, which would be a touchdown in NFL rules. So let's see if they're going to call it that. Happy to have everyone here right now. Good to see you tonight. Hope you're having a great time. We were watching Cardinals and Cowboys doing play-by-play. And right now the Cardinals getting their butts kicked, but it might be 10-21 here shortly. Just waiting for that review from the officials. Could be a couple minutes, but right now, take a look what changed on this last drive for the Cardinals stat-wise. Gardner Minshew now is 12 of 15 for 117 yards. He still has the one interception and no touchdowns. Corey Kiner has 6 carries for 22 yards. And I believe probably a touchdown here. Evan Hull has 2 carries for 4 yards. Gardner Minshew, 2 carries for 4 yards. Fehoko is the leading receiver for Arizona. 1 catch for 37 yards, had the big grab downfield, and they almost tried to throw a fade to him in the end zone. He has 1 catch for a touchdown in each of the first 2 preseason games. Off of a fade pass, one by Carson Beck, one by, I believe it was, I think it was Minshew actually. They tried to do that one again, didn't work out, ended up being a 1-yard run by Minshew. But Rivaldo Fairweather has 3 catches for 24 yards, number 45. A couple costly penalties by him as well, though. You cannot forget about that. Also, Sean Bowman popping up here on my stat sheet with literally no number next to his name, but he has a catch for 14 yards. He's the 4th tight end they just brought in. Jalen Brooks, number 86, has 2 catches for 14 yards. Virgil has a catch for 12 yards. But honestly, what can you say? Jalen Brooks and Reggie Virgil should both be starters. They should be the back 2 starters for the receiving corps, but they should be starters. All right, ruling on the field is down short. Yikes, Orama, dude. They're saying he's down short, so we're going to go ahead and run another play, 3rd and goal here for Arizona. And let's just hope they punch that sucker in. They're going to give it right back to him. They got a tight formation. They might go QB sneak here. They will. Minshew's going to pop this one in. That's going to be flag down on the play.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
All start offense number 37. That's Corey Kiner. He jumped off a little bit early. Got a little excited. It's going to be 3rd and goal from the 6. Mike LaFleur talked about in his press conferences about the false starts in the previous 2 games. We have more false starts in this game now, so can't be too thrilled about that. 3rd and goal from the 6-yard line now, and this is going to be a pass play for sure. Minshew's waiting for the snap. Shooting ourselves in the foot in this one. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Trying to find somebody open, getting some pressure on both sides. Is going to go down with a sack. So let's just turn this disco ball off right here. Because ain't no party time for Arizona. First of all, that overturned play that should have been overturned was not overturned. That was a touchdown that they just didn't call a touchdown. I'm not sure what was going on there. Also, on the previous drive, Cardinals had 2 touchdowns that were called back via flags, so it could very well be a completely different score here. Had they had those 2 touchdowns counted, it could have been 21-14. Instead, we're looking at a 21-3 score. 4th and goal here. Ryland with a chip shot 31-yarder. Gonna kick this one up, and it is going to be good. So we're gonna go ahead and add 3 points to the Cardinals score. There we go. Hooray, hooray! Still in the game. If we can get some stops. It's only not even halftime yet, so we'll see what happens here. Now we will wait for that kickoff by Ryland, and then the Cowboys will end up getting the ball back. See if they can add some points to their total, or if the Cardinals can get a stop. Let's see here. There's the possession. Switch that thingy over there. We have 3 minutes and 37 seconds left in the second quarter right now. Everyone be sure to check out Santan Ford. If you live in Arizona, that is. I don't live in Arizona, so I couldn't do that. Gotta love the Arizona advertising, though. Alrighty. Ryland setting the ball on the tee at the moment. We're waiting right now for that. And then the ball is going to be up in the air back to the Cowboys. 3:37 left in the second quarter. Both teams only have 2 timeouts. I'm failing at my jaw. I need a quick there we go. Good timeouts. We're fixing timeouts there. All right, kick is up. Caught at the 2. Going to be returned by the Cowboys out to the 20, out to the 25, to the 27 and hit. I think he got to the 28 before going down. That is Green on the tackle, number 39. Cowboys offense has looked great. Milton has looked incredible here in today's game. Having a game of his career at the moment. 3:31 on the clock right now. 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line for Dallas. Both teams with 2 timeouts. See if the Cardinals can make a big play here. Looks like a heavy run formation. Motioning the receiver. Fakes the handoff. Rolling to the right side. Trying to find someone open. And he finds him, but he's going to get leveled. Leveled down at the 34 after catching that football. What a hit. And that was number 31 on the hit, laying the boom. Is that Williams? Is that Garrett Williams, who just came back from the PUP list? That's Williams, who came off the PUP list. Let's go. What a hit by Williams. Absolutely laid out that guy. He caught the ball, but he felt it. 2nd and 3 from the 35 to the 41-yard line. That's going to be a first down on a handoff to Blue. 1st and 10 Dallas. Love seeing Williams come in there with a big tackle. You love to see it. We're going to need him this year. 2:30 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Milton standing in the backfield. Running back to his left. Gonna hand this one off. Quick draw play. Gets a few yards. That'll be 2nd down from the 45. That'll be the 2-minute warning here in the second quarter. And that will take to a commercial break. Let's see, Ojulari trying his best to make the roster as well. I've seen him a lot in this game. He's kind of the guy we have a spotlight on here. Looks like they're not commercial breaking right now. We might be good to go, guys. Nope, they waited like 20 seconds and then took us to a commercial break. So hopefully it's fast. Let's hope that it's a fast one. We don't want to be on a commercial break, guys. Alrighty, well, we're there. Let's take a look here at Arizona. We were at the defensive side of things. Haven't changed very much here. Yeah, I mean, Ojulari has a couple tackles. Williams has a couple tackles. Robertson with a couple tackles. Taylor Demerson, we still got to get updated on his injury and see what the heck's going on with that. I don't see an update on the injury at the moment. It just says ribs questionable to return. We may not get an update on him until after the game. Yeah. That's concerning. You want to see him play. Want to see him play for sure. Jaden Blue now for Dallas has 8 carries for 30 yards. Anyways, waiting to come back here. Hope everyone's having a great night. Good to have you here. My dog decided to start barking. That is pretty fun, if you ask me. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Can I get a John Brown dance out of that? Oh my gosh, that's not at all what I meant to do. Did that pop up correctly for you guys? I sure hope it did. It almost broke my computer. There we go, there we go. It's working now. It's working. We've had 170 goofy goobers hop in here today. Hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you so much for your support. Join the Askew crew. It's totally free. Hop on in here and hang out with us as we go into the 2026 season. We're just chilling on a preseason game right now, though, so happy to have you here on this simple little preseason game. But it's a big deal for a lot of people playing for their roster spots. We'll be doing every Cardinals game, every primetime game. We'll be doing Sunday morning, Sunday afternoon, and Sunday evening games all season long. So come hang out with us while we're doing that. That'll be a very fun time. It can be a lot more energetic and interesting because it will not be preseason and we'll actually know who's playing. All right, I think we might be coming back from break after this commercial. Alrighty, we're back from commercial break. It is 2nd and 5, just off the 2-minute warning. Milton's had a great half. Don't think we'll see him in the second half for Dallas. He did all that they needed. He did all they needed to see. He did a great job. Handing this ball off here. Big gain by the running back for Dallas. Going to get cross midfield all the way to the 38-yard line. That is terrible. Terrible defense. And Blue with a big run right there. That's 18 yards for Blue. He hurdled number 31, Williams, who just came back off the PUP list, and then got about 18 yards. All right, 1:30 left in the second quarter. Quick throw out to the right side on a screen, and then a good open field tackle. That's number 35, King. Good open field tackle, loss of 3. Gonna make it 2nd down. 1:15 clock is ticking. Great job, good leg tackle. Wrapped it up nicely. Wrapped it up like a Christmas present. It ain't even Christmas time. Be sure to come back and hang out for the second half as well. We will be back for the second half as well. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Milton's going to scramble to the right side, avoid a sack, and throw deep to the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good throw. Not the worst of throws. It's going to be 3rd and 13 now. 47 seconds left in the half. It is 3rd down. That was Clark on defense. Quite a push off and bit of offensive pass interference if you ask me there. He grabbed the defender and then pulled him forward. Not sure what I'm looking at there, but that looked like a flag to me. From the 42-yard line, it is 3rd and 13 for Dallas. Milton's looking to throw, and he's going to complete this pass quickly on a slant to the 33. It's going to make it 4th and short. They know what they have in Aubrey. You think, will they go for this one, or will they let Aubrey kick it? You don't think in a preseason game like this they're going to make Aubrey just go kick for no reason. Not like there's a kicking battle in Dallas, so probably going to go for this on 4th and short. Bunch of whistles on the field right now. Wonder if there's a fight. Or if one of the referees just has an oral fixation and just likes blowing his whistle. With 41 seconds left in the half, though, it is 4th and 3 here. Let's see. Not sure what we're waiting for. This is a 50-yard field goal attempt. They will have Aubrey come out, I guess, to get, some in-game reps. Kicking this one. It is up, and it is good. Dallas is going to add 3 to what they have currently. Let's go ahead and give that to them. Dallas field goal. And there's still 36 seconds left. What's up, Rex? Welcome in. We see you have the Discord link. Let's go ahead and pin that sucker. There you go. I pinned that one. Appreciate it, Rex. 36 seconds left in the second quarter, and Minshew will have a few seconds to do a drive before we get to halftime. He's talking to Mike right now. Right now, Ravens, Vikings, 13-3. Falcons beat the Colts. Oh, those games already all happened. Yeah, the Falcons beat the Colts. We knew that earlier. Bills destroyed the Browns. Ravens beat the Vikings. And it looked like today, don't get crazy here, but to me, it looked like Shedeur Sanders played a little bit better. We're going to have to see if there's a quarterback controversy over there in Cleveland. Did Shedeur play better than Deshaun? I just don't think Deshaun has anything left football-wise. I don't think that guy's got anything left in the tank. Aubrey's kick is up in the air, and it is going to be caught and knelt in the end zone. Touchback. What's up, what's up? Didn't know the game was on today. That's totally fine, dude. I didn't know the game was on today either because I forgot. And then I was chilling around 7:20 my time and looked at my phone and went, uh-oh, is that today? Is that today? Because usually football's not on Saturdays as far as the NFL. And then I promptly had to run down here, make a thumbnail, do all that fun stuff, and get ready to go for the game. So here we are, and we did. We got here just in time. All right, Minshew and the Cardinals from the 35 with 36 seconds left in the half. Looking to throw. Got a guy running on his right side. Quick little pass for 4 yards is caught. That's Fairweather. 2nd and 6 now, and they're trying to hustle. 25, 24... 23. We only have one timeout left. This is one thing I don't know if I'll keep up there is the timeouts, because it's hard to keep up with all the timeouts. Check down to Hull. Hull's going to catch this one, cross midfield, and go to the 48, and they're going to burn the final timeout. Dallas is not even going to use their last 2 timeouts of the half here. Anyways, it's cool to see you, Rex. Good to see you. This is a 30-second timeout for Arizona here. 9 seconds left in the second. Oh, they're going to add 1 second back to the clock. Maybe you try to get a quick pass down here, run everyone up, spike the football, and then get yourself a field goal. Just get Ryland a rep. This is a weird formation I'm looking at here. Not sure what I'm seeing at the moment. All right, they're going to go for a big throw downfield. Minshew's going to throw actually quickly to the sideline and out of bounds to the 44. This is going to be a hell of a kick unless they run one more play and try the same thing again. Career long is a 58-yarder for Chad Ryland. That's pretty dang good, if you ask me. Pretty dang good, dude. 6 seconds left in the second quarter. Are they bringing him out right now? Looks like they are. This is a 62-yard field goal attempt for Ryland right now. Oh my goodness. Massively long kick here. The kick is up and way to the right. Oh man, what a terrible kick, guys. Wide right by about 1.5 miles. That ball might have left Maricopa County and gone to New Mexico. That's how far it was to the right if you're looking at a map. That ball is currently headed down to Santa Fe, rolling down the freeway because of how far wide right it went. That ball is going to land in Chase Field, third base line, or it might hit Ketel Marte while he's at the casino. That's how far that ball was not near the uprights. I think that you could have brought a donkey blindfolded onto the football field for that kick, and he could have come out there and just donkey kicked the crap out of that football, and it might have been closer to making it in than that kick was. Like, here's the uprights. The ball isn't on your screen. The ball was somewhere over there. Anyways, it was a 62-yarder. Not like he was going to make the kick. You would have liked to have a little more accuracy than that because somebody over in left field caught it. Yeah, what was that kick, Zane? What was that kick? This is the end of the second quarter. At the moment, the Cowboys have utterly destroyed the Cardinals today. A lot of moments where the Cardinals did almost score a touchdown. They did almost get a couple touchdowns. It could have been 24-14, but every time we scored a touchdown, there was a flag. Some sort of flag came in. It was us shooting ourselves in the foot, so honestly, this is really awkward. Look, they're showing this guy here. This is the Cardinals guy right now. He's just running through like the codes with the truck. Talk to me one more time. Roger that. The code is 394 for the truck. What is he doing? What are we doing here? We're not on commercial. There we go. We're on commercial. That was awkward. I showed you that because that won't get copyright claimed. Stream goes down. Gets taken down immediately. All right, well, we didn't get to do our touchdown Cardinals at all. We did it for a split second when we thought that Hull, the running back, had a touchdown. Then Fairweather had a penalty on him. Then we almost did it again because Fairweather had a touchdown, but then Fairweather again had a penalty on him. 2 touchdowns got called back on that single drive. And then on the next drive, there was a Kiner touchdown that got reviewed. It was called short. We challenged it. Still came back called short. I think it was a touchdown. It was very easily a touchdown if you look at the review. I don't know where the knee was. Maybe the knee was down, but it looked like it was clearly a touchdown to me. And then you come back from all of that, and you have a 3rd and 1 from the goal line, basically. Run it into Kiner, right? We try this quarterback sneak with Minshew. He gets into the goal line, across the goal line, but then the false start on Kiner. So we had a chance for 2 touchdowns, ended up with nothing. Say what you will about the Cardinals' first half. Let's run through the stats here really fast. Everybody who's hanging out here. Joe Milton just popped off. 9 of 13 for 179 yards and 2 touchdowns. We probably won't see him again. Jaden Blue, 9 carries for 45 yards. Malik Davis, 5 carries for 29 yards. Camden Brown, 2 receptions for 77 yards. Jonathan Mingo, 2 catches for 62 yards. Camden Brown's the guy who broke the ankles of the safety on that play 2 times. He cut inside across the middle of the field and broke the ankle, and then cut back and then upfield and broke our safety's ankle twice. I don't know who that safety is, but he might have lost his roster spot on that single play. Gardner Minshew went 15 of 18, 138 yards, 1 interception, was sacked 1 time. Not very impressive half in my opinion. Made a couple good throws, take it or leave it. He should be quarterback 3 on the roster this year. Corey Kiner had 7 carries for 26 yards, and I mean, he runs so powerful, but dude, if he's only getting... I don't want to talk crap about Corey Kiner at all, because Corey Kiner was running well against the Seahawks last week. He was running hard. No, not last week, last year. They went back to that guy who was freaking calling codes to the truck. They went back to that guy, and he was still just standing there like, wait, am I on yet? And then it went commercial break in progress. It's so distracting over here. Corey Kiner is only averaging 3.7 yards per carry right now. 7 carries for 26 yards. His long was 7 yards. Not good. That's not good. But he ran so well against the Seahawks, and the couple of carries he had last year. I mean, he did pretty well. If we take a look, can I pull up his ESPN stats from last season really quickly here? Let's see if I can pull up Corey Kiner's stats from last season. He played in a few games last year against starters, and he looked pretty impressive. So I don't want to talk crap about him, but right now he's playing against 3s and 4s, and he's not getting anything done. At the same time, his blockers are 3s and 4s. So say what you will about that. I do not know. Recent games, 125 offense. Yeah, rushing, he only has 58 yards. Out of Cincinnati. Cool for him. Very cool for him. Let's see. We welcome in everybody. Hope you're having a great day. Great, absolute, fantastic evening right now. We are at halftime, just chilling. Cardinals should be tanking for Arch. Well, you know, I think right now, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the humblest of opinions, I think that Carson Beck could be our guy. If he looks anywhere remotely like he did in the Hall of Fame game, and he starts actually developing more and improving each week as a better quarterback, studying the playbook, going out there and practice and doing what he needs to do, reading defenses like an absolute boss, like his intelligence is off the charts. If he can put that on the field, we may not need to tank for Arch. We may need to tank for defensive players or tank for offensive linemen. So I'm hoping that we didn't waste that draft pick on Carson Beck, because we could have gotten someone else that would have been very good there. And I would hate being one of those teams like we used to be, that every single year we're a first pick in the draft, essentially almost, and we're going quarterback, 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 quarterback. How are you going to tank in the off season? Well, you know, honestly, the Cardinals could find a way. Here, let's reset the timeout stats. Oh, I reset the wrong thing. Well, we get to add all the points back. There you go. Touchdown, Cowboys. Oh, look, they got another one. Oh. It didn't add that second one. Sorry, guys. The scoreboard, man. Come on. And then they got another one. Where's DJ Khaled? I know he's somewhere in here. DJ, can you come in here? I need another one, and another one, and another one. Then they got the field goal, and then we got, I'm just going to say touchdown just to make myself feel good. But we have 6 points, and it was not a touchdown. Sorry for getting you guys' hopes up there if you just hopped in and saw touchdown Cardinals. It was absolutely not a touchdown Cardinals. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that one right there. Anyways, yeah, Cowboys pretty much destroying us at the moment. Take a look at what we got going on in the chat. Yeah, I think the Cardinals, the whole thing about Arch is, do we know if he is actually better than Carson Beck? I haven't seen enough at the college level to see, wow, that guy's amazing. Carson Beck, though, played great at Georgia and also played great at Miami and led them to the national championship when they were some dark horse no one thought was going to make it there. So he's done more in college football than Arch has even done in college football yet. So, and who's saying Arch isn't going to go back for another season after this year? He may like getting paid millions and millions of dollars to play for Texas. You know what I'm saying? So tanking for Arch, any of the teams tanking for Arch. I think the Falcons might be one of those teams tanking for Arch now. Like, he might not even come into the NFL again this year. Anyways. Yeah, Arch hasn't impressed me very much either, and I feel like some team might end up wasting a pick on him. Dante Moore, though, from Oregon, who knows? That guy could end up being good. He could end up being the next Anthony Richardson for the Colts, or he could end up being really good. You never really know. I feel like the next best quarterback in the league is going to be one of those guys you just get lucky on. You didn't know he was going to be good, and all of a sudden out of nowhere, bam, like hits you right in the face. and your team has the next Tom Brady. When the Patriots drafted Tom Brady, they did not think, oh wow, this guy's going to lead us to 6 to 7 Super Bowls, and he's going to have his rings all over his fingers that are Super Bowl rings. They did not know that. They didn't know that at all. But you just got to kind of get lucky sometimes, and I'm hoping the Cardinals get lucky on Beck. We just haven't been able to see him since the Hall of Fame game to see if it was a fluke or what was going on with that. So, all right, well, the Cardinals were, again, like the guy just said in the booth, they were their own worst enemy on offense in the first half. Penalties anytime we got in the end zone. In fact, it was 3 times. 3 touchdown plays in the first half for us that got called back on penalties. We're coming, it looks like, pretty soon back to the football game for the second half. But it looks like it's time for me to have some fun juice. All right, guys, hang tight. I'm going to take a 2-minute bathroom break real quick. I don't have a P for the D video yet. Here, I'll be right back real quick. I'll be right back. Be right back very, very quick. Just give me a second. Sorry, guys, I am back. Good to see you, Captain Rex. We'll see you next time. We will see you soon. We are back for the second half here for everybody who's hanging around with us. We're going to be doing the play-by-play for the second half of preseason week 2 against the Dallas Cowboys. So, Captain Rex, yeah, we will see you. Thank you very much for hopping in. One of our longest running members, dude. Appreciate you. We got 3 members here. They get the fun emotes here. They do the fun. You get Derek the Sponge. Oh my goodness, so much lore involved with that. Derek's just hanging out at the top here. You can see him once I get the other screen off. All right, Cardinals waiting for the kickoff. We have the correct score up, I believe. Cardinals getting the ball to start the half because the Cowboys started the game with the ball. Also, if you are new here, subscribing, totally free. Join the Askew crew today. We're going to be streaming a heck ton of games in this season and doing a lot of videos as well. Happy to have you here with us. All right, Aubrey going to kick this football off, and hopefully we'll have a quick, concise, and efficient second half, because I'm going to be honest with you, I do not really care about this half right now, but we're going to do it because that is what good YouTubers do. Kick return here. Pretty good return to the 36. Oh boy, I got a sneeze coming on. Oh my gosh. That was a crazy sneeze, guys. That was really, really wild. Okay. Cardinals with the ball at the 36. Great return. That was the Iowa receiver, Smith. Why has everyone got such a horrible, hard name? Why can't his name just be Smith? That's the first half of it, just so you guys know. Hand off here, Minshew to Hull to start the half. Going to go for basically nothing, but he got a yard or two out of it. Going to be second down and hard running for Hull. One of those guys who probably will not make the roster this year for Arizona. Got a Cowboys player down. And you hate to see that. But there is a Cowboys player down on the field right now. Wonder who that is. It is Robinson. Inside linebacker for the Cowboys. And he's laying on his back right now. Trainer's taking a look at him. Luckily, only the second injury of the game that we've seen. Dadrian Taylor Demerson for the Cardinals was hurt earlier with a rib injury. He's questionable still to return. And the Cowboys player now, second injury of the game, laying on his back as well. Oh, let's change the quarter. Got to make sure we're on the correct quarter. You see, we got to figure out if we should have the timeouts on there. Seems like a little bit too much to keep up with when I'm also doing all the talking and play-by-play and streaming and all that stuff, talking to you guys. Seems like the timeouts may be a little bit too much, but let's go ahead and change the quarter at least. Also, I'm figuring this scoreboard out. It's only my third game with it, so we're going to have a lot of practice with this bad boy. There you go, third quarter. I made the timeout color for the Cardinals, as you can see at the top, yellow. And then for this game, Cowboys should probably have been navy blue, but I made it black just to keep it kind of different color. I have 3 different templates for the Cardinals, depending on what their uniform is. So we'll see when they wear black this year. I know I didn't make one for the rivalries jerseys, but I guess I'll just use the white one for that when it comes to that. Right now we're on the commercial waiting for the injured player to get off the field. When they went to the break, though, he was standing up, so hopefully he's fine. Let's see here. They're showing the Madden 27 commercial. Any of you guys actually like Madden 27, or is that all just kind of... I don't know. I tried the free trial of it for a second. I was kind of take it or leave it on it. I'm not going to spend $70 for that game. I hadn't played a Madden for 7 years, though, so... Anyways, nothing has happened in this half, so... I need to, figure out, what kind of funny, goofy video I can put in when there's, boring commercial breaks happening all the time, and I got to insert something in. They are showing Reggie Virgil. He's been a standout of Cardinals camp so far this year. Reggie Virgil with a one-handed grab with the left hand last week, and I'm assuming. What's up, Leif? How's it going? Good to see you. 2nd and 7 for Arizona from the 39, and Minshew's going to look to throw. Roll into the right side, quickly gets this across the middle. That's going to be caught by Sean Bowman, who's number 48 for everybody out there. Looks like he made that catch for around 10 yards and a first down, Arizona. I haven't seen Minshew throw a single ball further than 10 yards today, though. That's something that you see in quarterbacks who just aren't very confident in throwing the football downfield, spreading the field. Right now the ball's at the 48-yard line. We have 14 minutes left in the third. Going to be a handoff to Hull on first down, and Hull's going to have a nice powerful run. Gets about half of what he needs for the first down. 2nd and 5 here. Went to Seahawks training camp for the first time about 2 weeks ago. Got autographs from Mason Richmond and Julian Love. Nice. Heard of Julian Love. I haven't heard of Richmond. Are those younger guys, newer guys, or are those bigger, heavier duty dudes on the team? 2nd and 5, under center, looking to throw. Got some pressure, throws to the middle again, short. He completes it. That's going to be another Cardinals first down, out to the 36-yard line of the Cowboys, moving the ball downfield. And that was Fairweather once again. He's been heavily involved in this game. Richmond's a reserve O-lineman. Julian, of course, is the starting safety and the damn good one at that. That's why I've heard of him. Okay. Well, that's really cool that you got the autograph from him. That's really cool. It's cool to get an autograph from any, as the Cardinals get a 3-yard gain on first down. Gonna make it 2nd and 7. It's cool when you get any autograph from any NFL player, but Julian Love, that's a really great one. Man, Super Bowl winning Seahawks as well. All right, we got 12 minutes, 15 seconds left in the third. Hull's been getting a lot of carries here. In the gun is Minshew. Takes the snap on 2nd down and 6. Throws across the middle, got a man open. He catches it at the 18, trying to find some room. It's Reggie Virgil. Don't let him get hurt. They're blowing whistles. Nobody got tackled. But forward progress takes him down. Gain of 14 inside the 20. And Virgil with another good grab. Good to see you, Leif, hopping in here. First time I've seen you in the preseason. It's really good to see you. We will be doing a lot this year, so check out the videos when we get them going. And we'll be doing 5 NFL games a week. And we will be here for the opening game of the season as well. It's going to be pretty fun. Handoff to Hull on first down. Is going to go down to the 13-yard line. 2nd and 4, I believe. The O-line starting to get some push on these Dallas Cowboys that are clearly trying to fight to find a roster spot at this point. 11 minutes left in the third quarter. They're calling it 2nd and 4 from the 13-yard line of the Cowboys, threatening to score their first touchdown of the game. Minshew rolls right, going to avoid a sack, and he's going to throw this ball away out of the back of the end zone. Smart throw by Minshew. Didn't make a stupid throw, lived to survive another down, and avoided a sack. Number 96 was all over him, and if you're the Cowboys, you want him to make that play. You don't want Minshew to outplay you on that one. It was actually number 35. When he went around the outside there, he face masked him, but nobody saw it, so let's just pretend we didn't see anything. 10:45, clock is stopped in the third quarter. Minshew and the Cardinals on a 3rd and 4 really need a touchdown here to stay in this game. First down marker's at the 9. Minshew's going to look to throw, passes to the middle. It's a low throw. Is it caught? And they're saying it's caught to Kiner. That's a 5-yard gain. That's exactly what he needed for a first down. And it is 1st and goal, Cardinals. Clock is ticking right now. We have just started the second half not too long ago. Cardinals have had the ball the entire second half so far, which has been almost 5 minutes. Minshew is going to go under center. Heavy package to the left side. Looks like this could be a fake to the right, though. Every time I think it's a handoff, left or right, it's a play action, though. So let's see what happens here. They're going to motion that Iowa receiver and hand this one off to Hull. He's going to run powerfully to the 4-yard line, and that is where he will go down. It is 2nd and goal now. You know, you got to give Hull credit. He's been running hard. I don't think he's the guy who's going to make the roster, but he's been running with a lot of passion. And he could have a spot hopefully on a practice squad or on a roster somewhere for one of these teams in the NFL. Or maybe go to the XFL, see what you can do. From the 5-yard line, 2nd and goal, Arizona. Gonna hand this one off to Hull again. He's gonna get down to the goal line almost. Right about to the 1, and he goes down there. 3rd and goal. Best chance of the day in the second half for Arizona. For this next play of snap, that's going to take us under 9 minutes in the 3rd quarter. Hope everyone's having a stupendous day. Just stupendous. Hand off to Kiner is a Cardinals touchdown. Are there no flags? 1, 2, 3. There's no flag. So we got ourselves our first Arizona Cardinals touchdown. Cardinals. Woo, it's about dang time, man. If only the other 2 touchdowns had counted as well. But you got to take what you can get. No flags there. It's a Kiner rushing touchdown. And I kind of think that I love that. Rylan out for the extra point. Kick is up and he drilled it right down the middle. It is a 24-14 game in the desert. And it's time for a Cardinals dance party. Woo. All right. I didn't think I was going to do that at all today. I didn't think we were going to do the Cardinals touchdown thing at all today. There we go. I was making sure the music was on for you guys. That would be awkward if I was just sitting here quietly like this with a disco ball like this. It's not quite as exciting without the music. Let's just put it that way. All right, Arizona Cardinals touchdown. And all of a sudden, we got to add some points here. I forgot we only had 6, so that makes it 13. Okay, there's the touchdown right there. And there's the extra point. So we're in the game. Not EA Sports, though, because screw EA Sports. It is not in the game. Glitches and broken animations. It's in the game. We're on a commercial break right now, everybody, while we wait to kick the ball back to Dallas. Looks like we can only beat the Dallas Cowboys in the regular season. We may not be able to beat them in the preseason, but we're getting closer. Maybe we'll forge a comeback here. That was a 3rd quarter drive by Gardner Minshew on that one. And who knows, maybe Slovis will come in for the last quarter and a half. That remains to be seen, though, yet. We do not know what's going to happen. I know that Mike LaFleur, during his press conference earlier in the week, said that he'd probably play Minshew for a half, maybe a half and half a quarter. So that may be the last drive we actually see Minshew. So maybe we'll see Slovis with a bit of a comeback here against the Cowboys. But right now, the defense has to make a stop as well, though. We are back from commercial break. Yeah, just like I just said, the guys in the booth just said that they think Minshew will be done for the night. Passer rating 97.6 on the night for him. And the Ryland kick is a good one. Out to the 2. Going to be returned to the 20, the 25, out to the 30. It's a fumble. Ball is live. Everyone's on the ground for it. And I think the Cowboys might have fallen on it. You got to be quicker than that one, Cardinals. Gave them a free opportunity to get the ball back at the 30. Instead, the Cowboys will start with the ball there. Williams, man, they showed that hit by Williams. Just returned off the PUP list. What a hit by Williams a couple drives ago. Just awesome to see him back. 8 minutes and 39 seconds left in the third quarter here. 1st and 10. Got a new quarterback in for Dallas. Number 16. When I figure out who that is, I'll let you know. And it is Blue with the run. Going to be 2nd down. I think that's a 7-yard gain. It is 8 yard. They're giving him 8 yards. It's going to be 2nd and 2 here for Dallas. And they correct it again. I'm just going to shut up. They just keep correcting it right after I say something like, oh, quick, Ryan corrected it. Let's go ahead and change it again. 8 minutes left in the third quarter. Quarterback is under center. Blue is in the backfield. On 2nd and 3 from the 39. Hands his football off. Going to go down to the 46-yard line. And there's a flag down on the field. Been a while since we've been able to do that.
Start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
Let's see what this flag is. Holding on the defense. That's going to be an automatic first down, 5 yards. That is a penalty on Williams. It was holding on a D lineman. Forgot that I didn't plug in my phone to charge it while watching the game. Should probably do that. It almost died on me. I was at 4%. That would be awkward. Quick throw out here is going to be 5-yard gain. 2nd down, crossing midfield to the 44 of the Cardinals. Let's figure out who this quarterback is. I don't know who this is for Dallas. Who do we have here? They've not updated it yet. No Roy Lopez, no Walter Nolan tonight. No Buda Baker, obviously. So it was about half and half starters who started this game and people who weren't starters. Handoff here on 2nd and 4. That's more than enough for a first down for Dallas. We are under 7 minutes now in the third quarter. Down to the 36-yard line. Dallas moving the ball downfield again. See, we won't be able to make a comeback on Dallas if we just keep letting them score. That's for sure. But I think they're... Papo is another linebacker competing for a roster spot right now. Who knows if he's going to make it or not. This is the quarter and a half where we're going to figure out a lot of people. They got to make plays, or not. If they don't make plays, they could end up being cut. This is the difficult time of preseason. Rolling out to the left side. Quick pass is caught. That's another first down. I think that's Valdez Scantling on the grab. Why is he in at this point in the game? What is Valdez Scantling doing in here? Sam Howell is the quarterback, everybody. Sam Howell. 6 minutes left in the third quarter. We're going to try to keep this preseason game as exciting as possible, but it can only get so exciting. Might as well add some music. Because it's hard enough to call the game in general, but when you don't know who the hell a player is, it's like, what the heck's going on? 1st and 10. End around here to number 83. He's going to get the ball to the 15 and out of bounds. Good run by the Cowboys. Couple yards shy at the 15-yard line. That was Smith, number 83 for Dallas. It's indeed 2nd and 2. And Dallas is threatening to put the game away here in preseason week 2. All right, Sam Howell is not under center. He's in the backfield, standing at the 20. Gonna do a halfback draw. And he's fighting his way there. Ball came out late. Williams is the one who came up with it for the Cardinals, but they're blowing whistles saying the play was dead. You love seeing that from Williams, though, seeing that energy. They're saying he was down by contact. You love seeing that energy by Williams because we're going to be seeing him when the season starts for sure. We're going to need him to be healthy and strong. Because, man, our defense is looking a little bit concerning, so having him back would be a big deal. I think he's the one who stripped the ball and then also recovered the football, so good for him. I mean, man, dude, welcome back. Welcome back off the PUP list. 4:20 left in the third. And it is 1st and 10 for Dallas at the 13. Snap. Handoff to Blue. Breaks the first tackle. Spins around 2 yards to the 11. 2nd down and 8 is what we will have next. And that clock keeps ticking along. Hope everyone's having a good night. Happy to have you here. Waiting for the next play here, guys. Yeah, if you make a big play here, you don't make it on this roster. You can maybe end up on another team if you make enough plays. And you still didn't make your team. You may still end up making the roster somehow. Looking to throw is Howell. Avoids a pressure, and then the third guy's going to get there. The fourth guy's going to get there now, and he's going to get sacked. First Cardinals sack of the day. Right there is going to be number 54. That one took a while, but it's good to see one finally. Good pressure on this one by the defense. Spears came in. Number 93 came in there. Finally, someone brought him down. 93 couldn't bring him down. Howell was really churning those legs, but Spears finally got him. 3rd and 14 from the 16-yard line. They're going to do a halfback draw out of nowhere on 3rd and 14. And that's going to go to the 12-yard line. Interesting play call is going to make it 4th down. So you think they may just chip in a field goal. Yep, they are playing for the field goal. I guess they're playing to win the game. This still means a lot to the people who won't be playing in the regular season to get the W. Aubrey out there for a 29-yarder. This is basically something we could do if we blindfolded him, and he'd probably nail it. So let's go ahead and see if he's going to drill this one. Let's see if I jinxed him or not. Yeah, he nailed it. All right, that's a 3. 27-13 Cowboys. And Brandon Aubrey, just automatic, man. Does not ever stop, that guy. What an absolute stud. We're at commercial right now, so you are missing nothing now. Cardinals are going to get the ball when we come back. Let's go ahead and change the possession. We're almost to the 4th quarter, too, so you guys got to remind me to switch it over to the 4th quarter as well once we get there. But appreciate you hopping in here if you've been hanging out the entire time. I love your faces, even though I can't see them. We have had about 300 people hop in here today. Definitely preseason numbers. But regular season's about to get kicked off here in 2 weeks, and it's going to be exciting. First game of the season is on the 9th of September. Mark your calendars. It is a Super Bowl rematch. They knew what they were doing when they did that. Super Bowl rematch between the Seahawks and the Patriots. It's going to be fun. Let's see here. Other than that, any other things we want to see around the NFL? Because we got tomorrow one game, Seahawks Titans at 6 p.m. if anyone's interested in tuning into that game. That'll be preseason week 2 wrapping up there, and then preseason week 3 will be starting back up. Steelers and Bills Thursday at 5 p.m. and then at 6 p.m. on Thursday the 27th. This is all Mountain Time, just so you guys know. Patriots Browns, 49ers Raiders, Rams Chargers at 8 p.m. And then Friday, August 28th, we got Commanders Ravens, Dolphins and Falcons, Texans and Panthers, Buccaneers Jaguars, Giants and Jets, Bengals and Eagles, And we got our Cardinals Packers. Come hang out with me again. I will be back here doing that game as well on Friday. Seahawks and Chiefs will be Friday at 6. Cowboys and Saints will be Friday at 6. Friday at 7 is Vikings Broncos. Saturday, Lions and Colts will be at 11 a.m. And then Saturday at 4 p.m. will be Bears Titans, and that'll wrap up your preseason. September 9th, we've got ourselves some regular season NFL football between the Patriots and Seahawks. Following the next day, we got 49ers Rams. 2 great games to start the season. So that's going to be pretty cool to watch. My big thing here is all these games on the 13th are Sunday, right? So let's see, Sunday, and then the 12th is Saturday, and the 11th is Friday. So the 49ers and Rams is the first Thursday night football game of the year. So our first football game of the year is a Wednesday on September 9th, if I am correct. All right, we are back in the game now, and the kick return is going to go to the 29 for Arizona. See what they can do here with Slovis. Offense going to come back out on the football field. See what they can handle here. Slovis has looked pretty good in the preseason, though, so let's see what he's got. We got a new subscriber. Thank you so much for joining the Askew crew. Happy to have your face here. Really appreciate you, man. Really appreciate you. You're the best. You're the best. And we've gotten 11 likes on the stream tonight. Appreciate you guys for a preseason game. Hey, new subscriber and 11 likes. Really appreciate you guys. We'll take whatever we can get, man. Absolutely awesome. 252 people have come in here to hang out as well. Good first down play. Going to go for 12 yards and a first down here. That's that Iowa receiver again. I don't know if it's... I don't want to be sacrilegious here and say Iowa State if it's Iowa, or Iowa if it's Iowa State. I know that out there in Iowa, they get really sensitive about that stuff. But he made a 12-yard play there. That was a pretty good play at first down, Arizona. 1:20 left in the third quarter. Let's turn off the music for a minute, get a little bit of a break, and do only football. All right. Under center. Gonna hand this football off. I don't know if that's Kiner or not, but I believe it probably is. I think it's been Kiner and Hull the whole game. This might be a game where we're figuring out which one of these guys stays on the roster into week 4 and who doesn't. That was Kiner for a 2-yard gain. 50 seconds left in the third quarter, and Slovis is the quarterback for the rest of the game, just so you guys know. And Slovis is going to go under center here on 2nd and 8. Ball is at the 42-yard line. We're wrapping up the third quarter here in a play or two. He's looking to throw. He's going to step up and throw. Good bullet pass across the 50 to the 40 of the opposite field. And that ball is caught for a first down, Arizona, to number 39. That was Green on the grab. What a dart by Slovis. Yo, what's up, fire alarm guy? Fire alarm street lighting guy? How are you too? Good to see you, man. Welcome in. That is the end of the third quarter, guys. We have one more quarter in preseason week 2, and we are almost to the final preseason game for the Cardinals. Let's go ahead and add a quarter here. Keaton Slovis has looked really good, man. I don't know what to say about this guy other than he has looked really good in preseason. He's definitely not going to start, obviously. I'm just saying I'm impressed in general. He's not going to play any snaps in the regular season, but I am impressed by this dude who's probably going to end up being the practice squad guy. While we're on commercial break, though, subscribe to join the Askew crew. We're going to be doing 5 NFL games live every single week when the season starts, not just Cardinals games. Because that could get kind of depressing sometimes if you're just doing Cardinals games and then you just want to rip your eyeballs out. I almost said rip your balls out. You got to be really careful when you're trying to specify balls or eyeballs, because the balls one, that's a no-go. But sometimes you want to rip your eyeballs out when you're watching the Cardinals. But this time around, I think the Cardinals are going to be kind of fun to watch this year offensively. So hopefully they put on a show. Only one more week of preseason next week. We got the Friday night game against the Packers. That'll be a fun one, so I'll be here for that. And I'll be doing every Thursday night game, every single Monday night game, Sunday night game, and then also the Cardinals games in the afternoon on Sundays, and a Sunday morning game that I just kind of pick randomly each week based on the matchup and what's the most intriguing thing. So come hang out, join the Askew crew. Happy to have you here. We've been doing this for 1 year now. This is our 2nd year only on this channel, so still definitely very new. So yeah, feel free to hop in and out whenever you would like to. We'll be happy to see you when you get here. We're on commercial right now, so you're not missing anything. Of course, I guess if you are here right now, you're a diehard Cardinals or Cowboys fan, so props to you for that one. But most people right now do not care about what happens for the rest of this game. The players on the field care about what happens for the rest of this game, but that's almost it, except for the diehard fans. And for those of you, we will stay here for the final quarter. You guys are the true OGs, that's for sure. Every single time I turn the little house music off, it gives me a reason to turn it back on because it goes to commercial. And now we're back, so we're going to turn it right back off. They're toying with me, I tell you. They're toying with me. All right, they're showing Kendrick Bourne on the sidelines. That's just another receiver we have now. That's receiver 3 in our depth chart. Slovis under center at the 40 to start the 4th quarter. Looking to throw the football. He throws the ball to the left side with good touch, and it should have been caught. And it was not caught. Incomplete pass. Slovis put it right on the hands of the intended target on a beautiful throw. Just a little low, but it should have been caught. Easy catch for an NFL receiver, and it was not caught. But the receiver said that was my bad. Oh, legal man downfield. We got ourselves a penalty on the Cardinals.
False start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
And that will move them backwards. Beep, beep, beep. Kendrick Bourne's one of those guys who I'm super thrilled to have him on this team. This guy looks like he's going to be a beast. He seems like he's got such a great attitude and personality. I am thrilled to have him on the team. So, anyways. The stream's buffering a little bit right now, so let's hope we get the game to not buffer anymore as we get through the end of it. 1st and 15, Arizona, handoff to the right side is going to go for nothing. Absolutely stuffed. It is 2nd down now. Kiner gets upended in the backfield. Kendrick Bourne last season went 37 receptions for 551 yards and no touchdowns. I feel like this guy is going to have a much better season than that this year in this offense. I think he's going to have a good year. It depends on how good Marvin Harrison Jr. is doing, though, at that point. Because if Marvin Harrison Jr. is doing nothing, he'll be wide receiver 2 suddenly. But if Marvin Harrison Jr. is doing well, all of a sudden Bourne may get less targets. That was another good throw by Slovis, but the receiver did not make a great play on it. And it is incomplete, going to be 3rd and 15 now for Arizona. Hey, Slovis, you can't fault Slovis on the drive. He's making good throws. He's darting the ball downfield, man. Third and 15, 14 minutes and 11 seconds left in the 4th quarter. Did I change it to 4 yet? Oh, I think I did. I did change it to 4. Okay, cool. Slovis looking to throw. The ball is tipped at the line, and that's going to be 4th and 15 now, as that is an incomplete pass. Alrighty. Let's see if they make Ryland try a long kick here. Chad Ryland's going to come out for a kick. Oh no, they're bringing the punting unit out. They didn't get quite far enough. They didn't want Ryland to send the ball to Santa Fe again. Well, at least they know now he can't drill a 62-yarder, and his accuracy is poop. Punt is up. It is in the air. See if they can pin him inside the 5. Well, that was Chad Ryland on the punt. Gillikin is sidelined by injury after he had a couple brilliant punts in the Hall of Fame game. We just can't catch a break. Apparently our punter's hurt as well. Ryland has been the emergency punter tonight. And the first punt he did earlier was terrible, but that punt was a lot better, but it rolled into the end zone. Commercial break. Cowboys going to get the ball back after the break. Let's get some music on in here. Let's do the music during the break, guys. You're not missing anything right now. We're just wrapping up the Cardinals and Cowboys preseason game. Hope everyone's having a great night, though. Good to have you here. Silly Juice 1 down. Alrighty. Arizona hasn't played that well tonight. That's okay. Most of the starters did not even play today. So if that makes you feel a little bit better, it makes me feel a little bit better. But I'm still a little nervous about seeing that defense. Seeing Williams come back in here, though, off the PUP list and make a couple big hits was a big deal tonight. Kiner made some really strong runs tonight, but didn't do quite as well as the other games. Also, Hull had some good runs as well. You got to give him some credit. That wide receiver, I keep forgetting his name, so let's pop it up just because it's very confusing right now. This guy's name. There's so many guys fighting for roster spots. Amir Smith Marset. That guy did pretty well. Couple good plays tonight. I mean, his stats are 3 catches for 16 yards. So not the best, but still. I mean, for a minute there, I was hearing his name every play. When it comes to Corey Kiner rushing the football, I mean, it just wasn't working tonight. 10 carries for 29 yards. That's just not going to get it done. He was running powerful. He was trying to run strong, but he only had 2.9 yards per carry. Obviously, that's not going to get it done. 1 touchdown, though. Evan Hull, 8 carries for 28 yards. Pahoko still the leading receiver. 2 receptions for 42 yards. Fairweather has 5 catches for 39. Fairweather's been all over the place. So, got to give it to him as well. We are back from break. 14 minutes left. Howell's going to throw this football to the right side to 47, who's going to catch it and get a big Dallas Cowboys first down. Gain of 25 yards, just like that for the Cowboys. And they are moving the ball downfield quickly. It is 27-13, and if they are not careful, these defensive players are missing their assignments left and right, so we're just seeing a different skill level. Some of the Cowboys players a little bit on the deeper part of the team, just a little bit better than the Cardinals right now. Catch to the right side for 8 yards on first down. Is going to cross midfield to the 47 of the Cardinals. That's number 83. Mac Wilson Sr., they're showing him on the sidelines. He also did not play tonight. Hello, Ethan. How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Glad to have you hop in here for a second. We've been watching the Cardinals not do that well tonight, but not really any starters played. Hardly at all, so. And unfortunately, Beck was still injured, so we didn't get to see him either. So that's kind of sad. Handoff here on 2nd and 2 for no gains. Going to make it 3rd and 2. I'm surprised how fast this game has been going, honestly. Not going to lie to you. When I started this game at 8, I was thinking that this could be a long night. It could be like 11:30 when we're done. But, hey, I mean, preseason must be a little faster. We still got 12 minutes, but game could be a little faster. Y'all's defense needs some help. Yeah, we'll see when every starter is in together when the season starts. Only like half of them started tonight. I think for 1 or 2 drives, and then it was all second guys. But then we also just lost Taylor Demerson to an injury. Who knows how bad that rib injury is going to be tonight. Demerson was one of the starters last year. Yeah, so the defense, I'm concerned about the defense. I'm pretty concerned about it. But I mean, if you look at the names on paper, we do have a lot of guys that you look at and you're like, he seems pretty good. We got Will Johnson, Buda Baker, Mac Wilson Sr., Walter Nolan, Josh Sweat, Garrett Williams just came off the PUP list. Like, if we can put it together, it'd be a pretty solid defense. But the thing is, it's just like, will we? Cody Simon did pretty well last year. I mean, Zaven Collins is kind of average, but like, you know, if you look at the guys on the team, it's kind of like, okay. I mean, we had so many injuries last year. You don't know. Like, maybe we could be a decent defense. Who knows? Who knows? 2nd and 10 right now from the Cardinals, 44 for Dallas. Sam Howell standing in the gun right now. Running back to the right side. Gonna drop back to throw. Get pressured. Avoids the pressure. Runs to the right side. He's in a foot race now to the right side. He's gonna make it out to the 35-yard line for a 9-yard gain. These Cardinals defenders are a bit slow right now. Not able to make the play on Sam Howell. If you can't catch up to Sam Howell, you may not make a defensive roster for a football team at the NFL level. So, Mike LaFleur has some tough decisions to make coming up. Unfortunately, for some of these players, some of these decisions may be easy, though. Some of these guys just don't look like they're NFL ready. I mean, watching this Cardinals team, like the 3 and 4s who are getting decimated right now, it honestly really is just, it looks like actual Cardinals football from what I've been witnessing over the last couple of years on defense. But I'm trying to say, maybe if we can stay healthy, this defense will be okay. I haven't heard any updates about Beck. No, haven't heard any updates about him. Cowboys get a first down on a quick pass. Now they're lining up for 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line. Handoff from the gun, gonna be a 6-yard gain. Down to the 27-yard line. Yeah, no updates about Carson Beck, other than the fact that they were just precautionarily holding him out. They're still saying it's a minor injury kind of thing. And that they're just kind of trying to keep him safe. I feel like maybe we might see him next week. I feel like they're going to disappoint me and say that we're not going to see Carson Beck next week. I would absolutely love to see Beck next week, though, but I would like to see him in any way, dude. I've never been this excited to watch Carson Beck play football. I mean, handoff here for 7 yards and a first down for Dallas to the 20-yard line. Going to be 1st and 10 Dallas in Cardinals territory. I have never been this excited to watch Carson Beck play football. I mean, if you want to talk about putting a guy in a game that was so meaningless as the Hall of Fame game and making an entire fan base have so much hope and so much excitement as Carson Beck just gave all of us, then yeah, that's what we're feeling right now. And for him to not have played at all in the last 2 games, that is one of the biggest bummers that could ever have happened. So I really want to see him play on Friday this coming week against the Packers. It's not like he's starting the season. It's not like he's going to start or anything, right? He's not starting this season. It's Brissett who's the starter, so might as well at least throw him out there next week, see him throw a couple passes. He was literally, after the injury so-called happened in the Hall of Fame game, he was still doing a few other plays, a few other things, so I don't know, man. I think that we should see him next week. All right, 8 minutes, 54 seconds left. 2nd and 10 here. Cowboys, Howell looking to throw. Quick slant route. Ball is caught. 6-yard gain. That's down to the 14-yard line. It's going to be 3rd and 4 for Dallas, who has had pretty much full control of this entire game. They got out to I think it was 21-6 lead at one point, so yeah, they've had control the whole time. But hey, been a pretty fast game, only 2.5 hours, and this game will probably wrap up here soon. Got about 8 minutes left, but we're going to be running the clock out, most likely for the rest of it. You would rather see anyone as long as it isn't Murray. You know what? Honestly, that is absolutely true. I'd rather see anyone other than Murray and stop dealing with the drama that he brings. Yes, absolutely. All right, 3rd and 2. Quick little flip by Howell to the end zone. That ball is intercepted. Arizona, number 34 with the pick. And one of the O linemen runs up to try to steal the ball. A couple Murray jerseys in the crowd. That's hilarious. We just brought him up. Interception by the Cardinals. Good interception by 34 there. I believe that is Spears or Sears. I guess that's Spears. I don't know. I mean, dude, I'm happy they're having fun out there. I'm happy those defenders are having a great time. This third and fourth defensive team, all these people who are fighting for roster spots, they are not very good. They are not doing too hot. But interception for Arizona. Let's flip the possession back over, and the Cardinals aren't out of it just yet. Let's see if we come back here. We got a Caden Slovis comeback loading. We've got one new subscriber today who joined the Askew crew. Thank you so much for whoever joined. And it is totally free to hop on and join. Appreciate everybody being here. We're on commercial break right now, so you're missing nothing. But yes, Ethan, to answer your question, I'd rather see anybody other than Murray. I'd actually rather see a few games of Brissett and then Beck for the rest of the season so that we can figure out what we got in him. And then we can go ahead and decide whether or not he's the quarterback of the future or whether we should draft a quarterback in the next draft. And I think that we should keep him for the future if he looks anything like the Hall of Fame game. And he's a smart guy, so the importance of being smart and hungry and wanting to learn is such a big deal. If he can pick all of that up and keep improving each week with his practice and his studying, this dude's gonna keep getting better, and I'm actually really excited about it. So hopefully we find out that Beck's the quarterback of the future and we can just draft some O-line for him. You know, even if we have a lower draft pick this next year, we can draft some O-line, get some defense, and then I can make the Cardinals my dark horse of next season. On commercial break right now. We got like 8 minutes left, 7.5 minutes left in this preseason game. So we're just chilling. Hope everybody's having a good day. They're showing the replay here. Oh, is that Ed Oliver with the interception? I don't know, I think that was Ed Oliver on the interception from what they're saying. Slovis gets hit as he throws the football, and now it's loose. They're saying it's live. I thought it was a forward pass, but yeah, that looked like an incomplete pass. Yeah, they're going to say incomplete pass, 2nd and 10, with 7 minutes and 56 seconds left. Every single player on the field right now is fighting for a roster spot right now. Every single one of them. Yeah, regular season will be here on September 9th. So we got ourselves basically 2 weeks. Slovis trying to scramble right here. He's going to find some room. 5-yard gain, 12-yard gain. First down, Keaton Slovis. Nice job by Slovis. And honestly, he's playing for his childhood favorite NFL team. You gotta love it, man. Even if he gets to play even in preseason, that's pretty much it. This dude still gets to play for the Cardinals, and that's pretty cool. And he's, you know, not that bad. A little bit of speed shown off. 1st and 10 Arizona from the 31-yard line. Slovis is under center here, and someone might have jumped early on that one. It looks like that'll be a free play. It's a handoff for a loss, but I think a defender jumped offside. So that might be a 1st and 5.
Full start. Offense. Everybody but the center.
What's up, Bills and Cowboys fan? Good to see you here. Happy to have you here, dude. Welcome in. You're welcome anytime, my friend. All right, Slovis is under center once again. We got 7 minutes left in this game. And he's going to get drilled at the 24-yard line, going down with a big sack. He couldn't find anything open. That's the hardest hit Slovis has probably taken in his entire career. And that's going to make it a 2nd and long. Loss of 9 on the play. 2nd and 14 is what we're probably going to see here. Let me tell you, you think the defense is bad, also the depth on offensive line is terrible. So right now we've got those guys in who are fighting for a roster spot. This O-line is not good at all. So right now these guys are all fighting for their careers, their jobs. This is crazy stuff. This actually, a lot of stuff happening on the field is crazy. Hand off here, pretty good run. Who do we have here? That was a good run right there by number 26. I haven't seen him all game, guys. But this is pretty exciting stuff happening on the field. I mean, this is where most of the casual NFL fans do not care about football, but this is where some big stuff is happening and roster moves are being decided right now. 5:50 left in the 4th. 3rd and 3 Arizona. The ball's at the 37. Slovis throws to the right side. That ball's over his head, and that is incomplete. And who knows? I don't think they're going to go for this. Maybe they go for this. I would go for this. All right, 4th and 3 for Arizona. They're keeping the offense on the field here. Got to imagine if Arizona does not get the first down, you think maybe Cowboys, even in preseason, will just run the clock out. Yeah, exactly. It's been fun watching. I don't usually get this much into preseason football, but this is my first, this is my 2nd season on this channel doing streams and stuff. So this is my first season to get really into the preseason football, as the Cardinals are going to throw a pass to the outside, incomplete. That's going to be a turnover on downs for Arizona. Yeah, Cowboys are going to take over after that commercial break. Yeah, so basically, I need football as well. And this is the first time I've been really this into the preseason because I have this channel that focuses on more Cardinals and all the NFL. So for me, like my 2nd season here on my channel, doing streams and stuff like that, it's been pretty fun, and it's been kind of nice to have some football, even if it's just preseason. And it's making the regular season get here quicker. We're on a commercial break, so you're not missing anything right now. Anybody who's interested, you guys are all the diehard fans. It's my 3rd season watching football. Well, welcome to football. Congratulations. Happy to have you watching football with all of us. I've been watching football since I was a baby. A wee little baby. We're on the commercial break, guys, so just chill with us right here. Let's get a little music in here while we're chilling. And while we're waiting for the Cowboys to get the football back here after a turnover on downs in Cardinals territory. Slovis, you know, didn't look that bad. I mean, his receivers really just aren't that good. So that last throw, though, last couple throws were not great. Right over the head of the intended target. Subscribe to join the Askew crew. We're going to be doing the Cardinals game next week as well on Friday against the Packers. So tune in for that one. It is at, I think, 6 or 7. Let's see what time it is next week, guys. We got most of the Askew crew going to be hopping in for the regular season, but right now, we got those preseason loyal people who are super, super into football. Next week, we got Cardinals Packers at 6 Mountain Time, 7 Central. So I'll be doing that one, and then I'll be back for Patriots Seahawks, September 9th. We'll be doing a lot of games this year in the NFL. It's going to be a fun year. So if you like NFL football, subscribe to the channel. It's not just Cardinals stuff here. Happy to have you. All right, what do we got here? 81-yard touchdown in the first quarter was insane. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, Ethan, you've also watched football a long time. I get you. All right, we're back from commercial break here. They are interviewing Jacoby Brissett right now. But honestly, I don't care that they're interviewing Jacoby Brissett right now. I'm interested in seeing this last couple drives and then seeing what kind of plays these players make. The Cowboys had a couple really good touchdowns in the first half. One of those, double fake moves and then cut straight up field absolutely broke the safety's legs twice in that play for the Cardinals. Broke his legs. Big run here by the Cowboys. Going to get down to the 29 in Cardinals territory on 1st and 10.
Oh, no! We suck again!
I'm going to be doing that a lot this year if we're not careful. Jacoby is a 4.5 out of 10. We'll see. I mean, he threw a dime to MHJ preseason last week, so he can put up some stats. So I think our offense might be good this year. It's just about, man, that defense. Every game's going to have to be a track meet. But hey, the Chargers' offensive line is really having some issues right now with injuries, and they're going to have to go to their rookie center to start the season. And I remember last year when that happened, they lost their center for like 2 plays and they fumbled it 2 or 3 times. That could be bad. And if the Cardinals can pull off an upset on the Chargers, you know what kind of tsunami that would send throughout the league? Some kind of craziness for week 1? That would be crazy. Alrighty, it is 2nd and 1 for Dallas. 5 minutes and 1 second left in the 4th. King stepped off the field there for Arizona getting looked at, so we'll see what that was for. Maybe there's an injury. Gonna be a handoff here on 2nd and 1. That's a first down. Clock still ticking here. That's a 1st and 10 Dallas. Oh, hey, appreciate that, Isaac. We'll see you around next week on Friday. Appreciate you hopping in, buddy. And in the regular season, we'll see you as well, buddy. Good to see you. Have a great night, dude. Yeah, Cardinals going 4 and 13 or 5 and 12. I'm sorry, I just can't help but laugh every time I see all the Cardinals predictions. It's like, they could be good this year, guys. I see them with a solid 4 wins. 8-yard gain here for the running back. Yeah, no, for me, I think their absolute ceiling is 7 wins, and their absolute floor is 2 wins. I think that they're going to be somewhere in the middle, though. But I don't think they're going to be as bad as people think they are. Everyone's got them ranked 32nd. That is not true. They are not the 32nd worst team in the league. They're better than at least like 5 teams in the league right now. And we'll see this year under Mike LaFleur if it's a completely different looking team. 2nd and 2 for Dallas from the 17-yard line. That would be better than last season, yeah. Still an improvement for sure. Floor 1 and 16, ceiling 6 and 11. Not bad. Hey, if Carson Beck gets us a few of those wins at the end of the year, though, then we know we got our guy. Yeah, there you go. That's going to be interesting to see, too. We got a lot of interesting storylines. Jeremiah Love, Carson Beck, all that fun stuff. A lot of fun storylines for the Cardinals this year. Lions beat the Commanders. Saints got throttled. Saints fans, if there's anyone here who is a closeted Saints fan right now, I'm sorry your team, even as preseason, got beat and scored 0 points. 1st and 10, quick throw to the Cowboys receiver, 84, is going to be a 1-yard loss. It's going to be 2nd down. We got 2 minutes and 45 seconds left in the game. Good open field tackle. That player's out of SMU who made the tackle on that one. Cardinals are better than Dolphins easily. I agree with that one. If you look at my power rankings on my channel I just dropped, it is a long-ass video, so get some popcorn if you're going to watch that one. But I went into detail my opinion of each team and put them 1 through 32 power rankings. And I put the Dolphins last right now, but they're going to have to prove to me that they're not last. All right, we're almost to the 2-minute warning, and I'll catch up on the chat here. Running back's trying to find some room on 2nd and 11. He's cutting it back to the left side, and we're not going to get the 2-minute warning because that is a Cowboys touchdown. The guy went all the way to the right side of the field. The entire defense followed him, and he did a Madden move and ran all the way back to the left side of the field, and then ran past the defenders for a touchdown. Sorry, I almost threw up because of that. Just joking. I just choked because I've been talking all night. My throat's dry. I kid. I'm a joker. All right, Cowboys touchdown. There you go, Cowboys fans. We're waiting for the Aubrey kick. He's had a lot of kicking today. He's like, oh, here I go kicking again. Kick is up. It is good. So you think the Cardinals can come back in this one? You telling me there's a chance? Oh, you gotta be kidding me, guys. They're going to commercial break with 2 minutes and 5 seconds left in the 4th quarter. You know what that means? That means they're going to come back from the commercial. There's going to be a kickoff. And then there's going to be another commercial at the 2-minute warning. That's what we're going to see. So basically, if we're going into the commercial break, we're riding hot.
I just got 3 things to say. God bless our troops. God bless America. And gentlemen, start your engine!
Woo! Now I'm pumped up for those commercials. I feel like now together collectively we can make it through that commercial breaks. Because it's going to be about 5 straight minutes of commercials. Cardinals offense is actually kind of scary. Let me tell you about it though. Let me tell you for a second here. Let me catch up on this chat real fast, guys, while we're here on commercials. A lot of commercials. Jackson, you're a Bills fan. I take it. What do you predict their season to be? 12-5 or 13-4? Jackson, I have the Bills power ranked at 4 right now in the league. Like 4th in the power rankings. So pretty good. And they got a nice new stadium to play in. And also Josh Allen has a new baby, so he's got a new wee baby. So he's feeling excited to go out there and win the Super Bowl. I'm so sorry I just did that. So how are you doing tonight? Okay, who do you hate most in the NFC West? I went to Washington State, met a lot of really nice Seahawks fans, so I don't dislike the Seahawks at all right now. In fact, I almost was rooting for them last year to win the Super Bowl when I knew my team was out of it, because they had a bunch of guys who were really easy to root for over there in Seattle, and a lot of those fans were really awesome, and a lot of people who hopped in my quick chats, like dropping chats and super chats and all that stuff last year, were Seahawks fans. So a lot of really nice people. So I don't hate the Seahawks at all right now. I used to hate the Seahawks when they had Russell Wilson. And then I think it's the LA Rams that I hate the most, because I just can't stand LA teams. Personally, being a Diamondbacks fan and a Cardinals fan, I can't stand LA teams just constantly winning everything. So yeah, that's the team I probably hate the most. We're back from break now, guys. Gonna wrap up this game. That was the first break. We made it through together. There's gonna be another one. We still got another break. Break number 2. Kick return going to be returned out to the 32. Yes, sir. Look at my fancy. See that? I'm from Arizona, so it's all the teams, all the Arizona teams. And the hockey team as well when one day we get it back. Because there's the second commercial break. We're hopping right into the second commercial break. 2-minute warning in the 4th quarter. My top 5 power ranking. Thank you for giving me the ideas for the commercial break, since we have so many freaking breaks. I knew they were going to pull that stunt on us. I knew they were going to do that. Yes, I'm a big Diamondbacks fan. I was 7 when they won the World Series. I am a forever Diamondbacks fan. The Ketel Marte drama is just on the top of my list right now. Commercial break right now, guys. You're not missing anything. Top 5 power rankings for the NFL, though. We got the Rams at 1, got the Seahawks at 2, got the Broncos at 3, got the Bills at 4, and I have the 49ers at 5 right now. I just can't, based on what we've been seeing from the NFC West, I cannot put the 49ers lower right now. They had so many injuries last year and still could have won the Super Bowl. That's where I got my top 5 right now. I do have the Chargers at number 6. I can run through my whole list while we're at it, though, because I think I can remember it. Got Chargers at 6. I got the Bears at 7. I got the Bears pretty high. I'm going off of based on what they proved last year. I think the Bears, have earned being super high up until they pull a Bears and just do horribly or something. So I got the Bears at 7. That's your list too? That's the same thing? It's just the Myles Garrett stuff. I would have had the Seahawks at 1, but Myles Garrett had me have the that move right there. Like, they almost won the Super Bowl and now they added Myles Garrett. Are you kidding me? And then Aaron Donald may come out of retirement. That's just pushing them into 1 right now for me. I just can't. They're just probably going to do it. LA wins everything. I was rooting for Matthew Stafford the first time he won a Super Bowl, but after that, back to hating LA once again. Because I'm a big Stafford fan ever since his time in Detroit. All right, waiting on commercials, still trying to get back. We've had 352 goofy goobers hop in here today. Really appreciate you hopping in here. I really apologize for my camera being about a foot too low today. I need to put it a foot higher so you guys can actually see the shelf above here where it has my subscriber count the pillow, Steve the 8-ball, Derek the sponge, and then my helmets on the sides. You guys can't see those right now. Poor Derek up there blazed off his mind. And Trent McDuffie. You know what? I don't know what that's in context to, but I'm going to say we'll put Trent McDuffie on the shelf too. Absolutely. Absolutely. I think Trent McDuffie would look very good on that shelf up there. All right, it looks like we're coming out of the 10-hour commercial break that they just pulled on us with the touchdown followed by 2-minute warning. Oh, the Rams added Trent McDuffie. Yeah. Might as well, right? And the Dodgers are adding all the best players from around the league as well, collecting the Avengers of the MLB. All right, 13-yard gain there for Hull. Good gain. That's going to be a first down, Arizona. We are under 2 minutes now. Finally clock ticking. And this will be the end of the game here on this final drive. Final drive here for the Cardinals. But Hull, strong running there again. We've been saying it the whole second half. He's been looking really good. First half, he had 2 yards total. Second half, he's been doing great. Gonna hand this football off to Hull again. He's gonna get 4 and then keep churning those legs again. Still only 4 on the play, but you gotta love the effort. Cowboys absolutely dominated today's game. Yeah, one last hurrah, because we have 1 minute. No one's calling any timeouts right now, and everybody's not in a hurry. Cardinals are your 6th favorite team. Well, I admire your focus on keeping your teams in order. I will say that. I admire your focus. I have just 2. I have an AFC and an NFC team based on my family's who they root for. My whole family loves the Broncos. We're all in Denver. Wife's from Denver. She loves the Broncos. My mom's from Denver. She loves the Broncos. And I'm the Cardinals fan because I'm from Arizona. All right, good run by Hull. That's a first down and 10. We got 40 seconds left. Clock is still ticking and nobody's hustling, so they might be content to run one more play and then call it a day. Cowboys dominated today, everybody. It was quite the performance for was it not Milrow, right? I keep opening Firefox. Firefox, get out of here. I don't want you here. Great run here all the way down to the 20, spin move down to the 24. That was number 26 who only had 2 carries in the game. The 2 opportunities he was given absolutely showed up. What a couple great runs as the game is going to come to an end here today. Final. There we go. What a great couple runs by number 26. Let's real quickly, we're at the end of the game. Cowboys win 34-13. Let's take a look at who that running back is. The 2 times we saw his name, Trey Stewart had 2 carries for 40 yards, and that was both in the 4th quarter there. Both runs were awesome. Where the heck did this guy come from? I haven't heard his name at all until today. And he had the 2nd most rushing yards for the Cardinals in this game. Evan Hull had 11 carries for 51 yards, played the whole game. Trey Stewart, 2 carries for 40. Corey Kiner, 10 carries for 29. If I'm Trey Stewart, if I'm seeing Trey Stewart do that, I'm going to give Trey Stewart more carries in game 4. That was really impressive. Just wanted to add that at the last second there. Your prediction was 37-20. Not far off, man. Not far off. Well, Arizona got dominated here today. Hey, everybody, be sure to come back here on Friday for Cardinals versus Packers. We're going to be back here doing the play-by-play, trying to have a fun time. Preseason, I know, not quite as exciting as the regular season, but hey, football's back. It's going to be fun. Come watch it with me. Subscribe to join the Askew crew. It's totally free. And, yeah, we're going to have a great season. It's going to be really fun. 2nd season here in Arizona. 2nd season on this channel, doing things the Askew way, having a fun, goofy time. And yeah, really happy to have you guys here. We gained 6 subscribers on the channel tonight. So hell yeah. Hell yeah, guys. Really appreciate you. We're almost to 1,300 subscribers and 4 subs. So really appreciate all the people for the love and support. You guys are the best. And this is going to be our 2nd year on this channel. Is going to be just insane. The first year we gained all these subs. Imagine the 2nd year. It's going to be just, whoa, what's happening right now? Anyways, thank you guys for watching the game with me. I'm going to log off. I'm going to see you guys in a week and maybe make a video in between then and there. But man, You guys made my night for how many people hung out with me tonight. So really appreciate it. See you later, Ethan. Thank you, Jackson, for subbing. Welcome to the Askew crew, my friend. We will see you all around next time. Cardinals lose horribly. All right. Have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.